Figures and dioramas amidst the grit. Model Club TV, where it all fits. Model Club TV, they make it shine. Chasing on the board, Scott with a mind. Model Club TV, it's one of a kind. Tune in, watch them both unwind. Jason's fingers painting tales to keep. Robots and soldiers from the deep. Broadcast waves that never sleep. Model Club TV for the won't-be sheep. Scott's wisdom stretches wide and tall. From monsters to heroes, he's seen it all. Oh, oh, oh. Chasing dreams in color, see 'em. Oh, oh, oh. Model Club TV, they make it shine. Jason on the board, Scott with the mind. Model Club TV, it's one of a kind. Tune in, watch them both unwind. Jason's got the wires hooked real tight. Fiddling with the circuits till it's just right. Paintbrush flying like a bird in flight. Model Club TV's on every night. Scott's got the knowledge of 1,000 kits. Sitting in the garage where the passion hits. Figures and dioramas amidst the grit. Model Club TV, where it all fits. Model Club TV, they make it shine. Chasing on the board, Scott with a mind. Model Club TV, it's one of a kind. Tune in, watch them both unwind. Jason's fingers painting tales to keep. Robots and soldiers from the deep. Broadcast waves that never sleep. Model Club TV for the won't-be sheep. Scott's wisdom stretches wide and tall. From monsters to heroes, he's seen it all. Oh, oh, oh. Chasing dreams in color, see 'em. Oh, oh, oh. Model Club TV, they make it shine. Jason on the board, Scott with the mind. Model Club TV, it's one of a kind. Tune in, watch them both unwind. Jason's got the wires hooked real tight. Fiddling with the circuits till it's just right. Paintbrush flying like a bird in flight. Model Club TV's on every night. Scott's got the knowledge of 1,000 kits. Sitting in the garage where the passion hits. Figures and dioramas amidst the grit. Model Club TV, where it all fits. Model Club TV, they make it shine. Chasing on the board, Scott with a mind. Model Club TV, it's one of a kind. Tune in, watch them both unwind. Jason's fingers painting tales to keep. Robots and soldiers from the deep. Broadcast waves that never sleep.
Turn it up. Hey, everybody, we're coming back. We're coming back. There we go.
Jason's got the wires hooked real tight. Fiddling with the circuits till it's just right. TV for the won't-be sheep. Scott's wisdom stretches wide and tall. From monsters to heroes, he's seen it all. Oh, oh, oh. Chasing dreams and colors, see him. Oh, oh, oh. Model Club TV, they make it shine. Jason on the board, Scott with the mind. Model Club TV, it's one of a kind. Tune in, watch them both unwind. Jason's got the wires hooked real tight, fiddling with the circuits till it's just right. Paintbrush flying like a bird in flight. Model Club TV's on every night. Scott's got the knowledge of 1,000 kits, sitting in the garage where the passion hits. Figures and dioramas amidst the grit. Model Club TV, where it all fits.
Hey, what was that? Did you buy another model? I can't believe you. You have way too many of those things. You need to sell some of them. You're wasting all your time and money on models. Paint what you have.
On time, bitches! Yes! Yes! Hello, everyone out there in Model Club TV land. Here we are, episode 125. Live. I'm glad it rhymed this time. That's kind of cool. Woo!
25 live.
7 on the nose. As always, my lovely co-host, Scott Johansson. How are you, sir?
I'm great. It's nice to see you could get this to work, but not the link. See?
Oh, here we go. You had to wreck it. You had to wreck a really good beginning. Some peaceful. Just had to wreck it, didn't you? Chat. Yeah. Hello, chat. Thumbs up in the chat. Are you there? Hello, everyone. Good to see you. Put some fun times in that chat. Hello, everybody. Good to see everybody. Some recognizable names in there. We're live, Scott.
Yeah, Mark messaged me, asked if we could put it off an hour. He's got a work call, and yeah, so we'll get right on that.
Yeah, we did. Just tell him we did and pretend we did. You know. Hello, everyone. Good to see everybody. It is All Hallows Eve. It is Devil's Night. It is October 30th.
Or Jason's birthday eve.
Birthday eve. It is my birthday tomorrow. Yay.
Tomorrow is Jason's birthday.
Yay.
The biggest.
Thank you, everybody.
Biggest eye candy his mom ever gave us. Jason on Halloween.
Man,
so.
51's a weird number. I kind of feel
how
weird.
Many kids got stiffed on candy the night you were born?
I don't know. I should find out.
Of course, maybe your mom was out on the porch giving birth, handing candy out.
That could be. That could be.
Wait, hold on, contraction. Okay, here you go.
Yeah,
okay.
50 is a good number. 51 seems like I went over and I'm on my way down. That's how I felt this today. I'm like, shit, this is my last sunset at 50 and now I'm old. So thank you, everybody. Thanks for the shout outs. Ooh. Deep breath. Episode.
I'm sure you'll screw something.
I'm sure I will. Everything right now has worked, which is.
House Safes have birthdays? Yes, they do.
Shanna's
here.
Oh, was Scott calling me a house ape earlier to people? Is that what was going on? Were you calling me a house ape earlier?
I'm sure more than once. Yeah. Shanna's on, but Mark's not.
Oh, of course. Hey, that's good. That's good.
Mark has a call. Like his job's important.
Very happy.
Whatever.
Let's do some formalities right here out of the way. Let's see if this button works. I updated something. Nope. Wait. I had to click off the screen. That's the weird thing about that. Okay. So that can run. We got email, we got voicemail, we got some other messages that can play it. I'll take those off as they go. So thank you everyone for being here. It's great to see some familiar names in there. We are going to be doing this live more and more, at least once a month, sometimes two. There will be some growing pains. I think we got some of this stuff figured out so that chat can remain in the video when you look at this later. There is also a way to watch it on YouTube. People who listen to the voicemail, not voicemail. Well, we can talk about voicemail. It just came up 708-816-4299. But if you are a voicemail person, please leave those. We may not be getting those today. I'll explain why in a second. But if you are a podcast audio listener, which we have many, because check this out, Scott. Hold on. We have, got to close that. Got to do this. We have 10,000 downloads on the audio side of things. So people who are audio people, we tend to forget about the audio only people. We love you. Thank you for downloading twice a month. 10,000 downloads. That seems weird too. So thank you. People who listen to us in their cars. Oh, look at that.
Bill Wilson is driving the semi, watching us on his phone.
That is true.
And, and we wonder why people are dying out on the highways. Okay. So
thank you, NY3D. Again, double super chat. Look at that. Awesome. Wow. So where do we go from here? This is nice. This feels good. I'm liking it. It's working. Scott, how you been? How's your week been?
Oh, it's been great. Retirement is great.
Yeah, every day's Saturday.
So
is it doing okay? Have you gotten extra work done?
Well, I'm having work done in my garage, so I have a pod out in my driveway so that they could work in my garage, and it's amazing what they got done today. So
thank you, Just Paint It.
Well, I like that. See, now Just Paint It's number one. NY3D was number one for a while, but now Just Paint It's.
So since Scott never watches a model in a movie, he's going to finally learn how the chat works with the number ones and number twos. Yeah.
How does the number twos work in the number one?
Well, the number twos. Hey, was there an incident today?
There hasn't been an incident now in a while again, but yeah.
Thank you, Jerry Frade. That's awesome. Thank you. Let's read. Scott's going to kind of monitor the chat as we go. This has to be probably what we begged for stuff for the last 2 months. And then this month, when we're trying to go live for the first time, we get hit with everybody's stuff at the same time. Not complaining, completely appreciate it. But holy cow, there is a lot. This may end up being the longest episode in the show's history.
It's so awesome. It's so awesome that those few that waited yesterday while you were in a rage over
yes.
Jonathan. When you were in a rage over what was going on with the link, and then you get all these texts with all these pictures. You guys should have seen the rage.
There was a minor rage out, and and I don't even want to go into details because it's boring. But somehow Facebook, if you edit a link, instead of keeping that link in there, it redirects to Messenger. Whatever. Don't know. So Scott managed to figure out a way to keep it on there, but
no. Scott managed to figure it out. Jason says it's broken.
It's not figured out because as soon as you edit it, it breaks again. So if I have to change,
then you don't edit it. Okay.
All right. We're not arguing. We're not arguing.
We're not arguing.
All right, everybody, if you could please, thank you guys. Thank you so much for those super chats. Woo. If you could hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're here for the first time. If you're here for the first time, you're seeing me wearing a shirt that's not black.
If you're here for the first time, we're really sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We apologize right now. Right now, we apologize. Like I said, there's a lot to get to, so we're going to get to it. We're going to start off with our giveaway.
Let's do that.
Let's do our giveaway.
What are we giving away?
We're giving away. Let me pull that up. I'm going to push it. Every time I push a button, I have a slight heart attack, hoping making sure it works.
Man, I want everyone else to see you rage out. Okay.
What? Why?
Why? Well, I'll tell you why. Because it's fun when you rage out. So
For you.
So let me tell everyone about a recent rage out Jason had. You know, Jason's been having some tire issues with tire pressure.
We talked about. Oh, okay. All right.
And
we'll go back to this for a second.
You know, so he calls me the other day. I'm in the garage with a friend of mine, and
Hey, Stormer.
we're moving stuff into my pod for the garage work that's going to get done. And he calls me up. He goes, "Okay, explain this to me." He's like, "How in the world is my tire pressure this when it was this earlier today, and now it's this, and what's going on?"
It was all over the place. It was all over.
He's all wound up, right?
And before,
yes, Bill,
you were on my side on this.
Okay, yes, but
you were on my side.
I was on his side because it's something possibly going on.
Something's up.
So, but I couldn't take an opportunity not to mess with him. So I looked at my friend who was listening to this whole thing on speaker, and I mouthed, "Watch this." Okay. And I said to Jason, I said, "Well, I have a question." And he's like, "What's the question?" And I said, "What kind of air are you putting in the tire? Are you putting compressed air in, or are you putting clean air in?" Okay. And he immediately goes into this rage. "Wait, what? What are you talking about?" And it goes on for about 20 seconds. And he says, "Wait, you're fucking with me, aren't you? You're fucking with me." At which point I started laughing. So again,
yes.
Yeah.
It
make
was
sure you put the clean air in your tires, not the compressed air.
not clean. You said clear. You said clear.
Whatever.
You said
whatever
clear.
I
See,
said.
you can't even get
You
your
bought
joke
it for a
right.
minute.
What the hell's the 2% rule? I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. It's more fake news. That's what that is. That's what that is. Here's what we're giving away. We have from Nostalgic Resin Productions one of the bigified Kolchaks. Right there.
Bigified?
So
Sounds
the
like you said
a little bit
bigified.
bigger than 1/6. I did not unpack it for ease of shipping, but we'll have more from Nostalgic Resin Productions later in the episode. Here's what it looks like. It's bigger than a can of spray paint. So there's you, like little shelf sitter. And there's the original versus the new. So we are going to go ahead and give this away to the people that.
You know, you sounded like Chef of the Future there. It's bigger than a can of spray paint. Oh, can it Corey Apple?
All right. Now I'm not used to the live because things that normally get edited out. All right. Here we go.
Yeah, he's not even close.
What happened? What I missed in chat?
More like 20% smarter. Okay.
Why are you guys so mean to me? So mean. There we go. All right. Wheel of giveaways. We ready, everybody? If I miss someone, I apologize. It's, but I think I got everybody from YouTube. I got the one person that didn't follow directions and sent it via email. And I got Tim Marple in there. So, Tim, you're in there. What happens if I click this? Oh, there we go. Oh, I can do it from. That's cool. How do I unclick that? Oh, okay. All right. I'm learning. Learning as we go. All right. Tell me when to start shuffling, Scott, or stop. Here we go.
Stop.
Boom. Spinning. Here we go. For Nostalgic Resin Productions, the Big Kolchak, bigified. Oh, Modoc the Great. If you are here, Modoc the Great, you have won the Big Kolchak. The Big Kolchak. Send me an email over at modelclubtv@gmail.com. There we go. Got it out there. Close this. All right. Guys, you ready for a giveaway with chat people?
Oh, boy.
You ready? We're not going to do it just yet, but I'm going to show you what at any point in this episode is going to go up. Scott doesn't even know about this. So at the barbecue, Randy Van Dyke brought us a ton of kits to give away. So we are going to give this away. I don't know what it is. Scott, do you know this?
Well, that's a Joker base.
It's a Joker base. Thank you, Paul Gill. Thank you, Paul Gill. Let's try this. There we go. Thanks, Paul Gill. Hey. Got it. Learning, guys. Bear with. Oh, well. All right. We got this. We've got. Does anyone in chat know what it is yet?
Don't forget they're on a little bit of a delay.
I know. That's it. Does
And
anyone
then
in
you've got
chat?
Bill, who's like a day behind anyway.
Yeah.
So it's,
So there is no regular raffle this time. This is straight. We're going to pull the winner from chat. We are going to pull the winner from chat.
You're going to do what you said earlier?
Should I?
I don't know. Anyway, go ahead.
I had an idea. Scott said something to me this week, and this is what I wanted to do the contest. You could just fill them in chat, and I'd like to see everyone's response. Scott said to me this week, I would rather have blank in my mouth than blank. What did he tell me? What did he say to me? That's not going to count, but I think it's funny. Okay, I'm not going to drop it. Here we go. We have this.
Jeez.
What's this, Scott? I don't even know what it is.
That's the Joker. I don't know who made that.
Who made this? Randy, are you here? Who made this? Say in the box. Because the box says JR style Joker bust. It's heavy. That's the rest of that's solid except for that part right there. It's got some putty work done with it, but this is what will be given away this episode. What kid is it? What kid is that? Oh, Bill's swearing at you.
Yeah, Bill doesn't know many big words. So, yeah.
All right. There we go. So we're going to give that away at some point this episode. Let's get going.
A foot in my mouth rather than a hot dog with ketchup.
That's a good guess. Holy cow, that's a good guess. I like that. It was along those lines. It was a body part. I'll give you.
Oh boy.
Oh man, that's hilarious. Oh, Jerry, that was good. All right. So I found this. We're going to just go ahead. We're going to jump into the meat and potatoes of the show. I found this episode, or this past week. I've been sending Jamie and Scott some messages with this guy painting this, like reels that I saw. Dude, this is a regular Gundam kit painted cartoon style. Okay. Look at that. That is absolutely insane. So then if you go, this is the person that did it. I'm giving them full credit. I have no idea how to say their name. I don't even know what language that is. I don't know what's going on, but at normal Gunpla, this was on Facebook. Check, look around for it in the reels. It is crazy good. That is a crazy ass paint job. Scott, what do you think? It breaks your brain to look at it.
I thought it was a photograph when you first showed it.
I know.
Or something.
It is crazy. So that's what everyone should be aspiring to. And I really, really, really am blown away. What we're going to talk about this episode. The thumbnail said controversy. You got your big boy pants on, Scott? You ready?
Are we going to do that now? Or are we gonna...
No. We're going to do it late in the episode. But we are going to cover art, artists, and AI. It's kind of where I want to go for a minute. And it'll all make sense when we get there, but there's a lot. There is a lot. So a lot has happened in the hobby. A lot has happened in the world when it comes to art and what's going on. And I just want to kind of get my opinion out there, get Scott's opinion. And we wanted to do it with live chat here so we can get everyone's kind of thoughts on what they feel and where we're going with it. So that's kind of what we're going to cover. We also have pictures from the Military Miniature Society of Illinois show to share. We have tons of stuff from news and reviews and a bunch of bench picks that people sent in. So we'll have those to look at. So there's a lot to do. Scott, anything else off the top that you need to get into? Talk about anything before we do news and reviews?
No.
Okay. So I just realized something. We can't do our normal fly the news and reviews picture in. So just make the noise.
I don't want to make the noise. If we can't have the picture, I don't want to make the noise.
Well, that ruins 125 episodes of. All right, up next, news and reviews. We have KitCon, everybody. We have one more episode before KitCon happens. One more episode. So everybody get on out there. If you're in the Southeast, this is a show for you. And I think model shows are going to come up here quite a bit this episode. I have some thoughts on that too. KitCon. Saturday, November 22nd of 2025. 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. One-day show. Hilton, Raleigh, North Hills, 3415 Wake Forest Road, Raleigh, North Carolina. Vendors, contests, demos. Everyone head on over to their website. I'm going to edit that link in. I don't think I have it in there right now, but by the end of the show, it will be in there, or this evening, it will be in there. But KitCon, search it on Facebook. It will come up. It's there. Great stuff. Great people. I'm hoping they do very well. Hoping they're doing very well. Scott, thoughts on KitCon?
Go. If you're close by, go. If you can go, go.
Yeah, if you can go, go. Go.
Buy a lot of Needful Things kits so I can get paid.
I know. Yeah. Hey, no black shirt. Yep. It feels weird. It hurts my skin.
You
All
hurt
right.
my skin.
All right. Next. Tomorrow, everyone. Tomorrow, fantastic plastic resin. He's yawning already. We're what?
Sorry.
20 minutes in? 20 minutes in. For every yawn, everyone give a thumbs up or make a stupid. We got to come up with a emoji for yawning.
How about you just stop being boring?
No, I'm not boring. Well, then say something, will you? Jeez.
I don't want to interrupt.
Okay. Fantastic Plastic Resin and Vinyl Festive Model Competition opens tomorrow, October 31st, 2025. All right. We were removed as judges.
I guess we didn't do a good job.
We sucked. No, actually, he asked us. I said, no, why don't you spread it around? Get other people doing judges. We're still going to debut winners on the show when it comes out. But here's what we got. The competition judge is David Fisher of Amazing Figure Modeler. David Fisher is the co-owner, publisher, and art director of Amazing Figure Modeler magazine. If people are wondering why I'm reading this, it's for the audio people later. Figure Modeler magazine, the popular hobby magazine for the scale modeling enthusiast that is celebrating its 30th year of publishing. With David's knowledge and experience of illustration, photography, and graphic design, many collectible statue and model manufacturers hire him to paint their prototypes for packaging and paint masters for production in China. David's many clients include Tweeterhead, DC Comics, Sideshow Collectibles, Hard Hero Enterprises, Blizzard Entertainment, Mobius Models, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, Amok Time, and others. David is also the popular host of the Model Mania series of instructional painting DVDs for the hobby market. There we go. And check out that hair. Yeah. What the heck? I'm excited, everybody, to see what you got cooking up. So the entries will open tomorrow on the 31st. The sponsors, you got Banshee Studios, Russell Roby, Blackheart Enterprises, George Stevenson, Cosmic Scale Models, Keith Tomlinson, Escape Hatch Hobbies, Todd Powell, Gargoyle Creations, Tony Gibson, HG Designs, Joe Hudson, Model Club TV, the two clowns you see before you, Nostalgic Resin Productions, David Horvath, Pestilence Lab, Mark and Shanna Worthling, Sci-Fi Models and Stuff, Dan J. Garden, and Silver Screen icon Saul Alvarez. So those are your sponsors. They will be providing prizes. And get those kits. Let's get going. It is open until the 30th of November. So you have 1 month to get your submissions in.
What are we providing?
Oh, wait, Zippy. Yes, I am still looking for Raccoon Eyes. Are you there, Raccoon Eyes? Pause the show. Raccoon Eyes, where have you been? You won the Red Sonja kit 2 episodes ago. I was waiting for the model in a movie show to tell you, and you didn't show up there, but you're here today. So Raccoon Eyes, modelclubtv@gmail.com. Send me your information. I got a Red Sonja kit to send you. You won that a couple episodes ago. All right? Go. All right, we're back. Congrats, everyone. Congrats to Raccoon Eyes. Way back when. All right, back to the show. Festive Model Competition is open Yes, way. Raccoon. I've been trying to get a hold of you.
What exactly are we sponsoring? What are we giving?
I don't know yet. We'll provide some sort of price.
Well, thanks for letting me know.
And hey, speaking of sponsoring, thank you to Jamie Sy for helping us out and sponsoring the contest over at Chiller Theater. I think we'll get a Chiller report from Scotty Mills here in the next couple days, and we'll leave that in there. So, this is hard with chat. It's hard. I laugh.
Yeah, God forbid you should have to read.
I know. It's reading, laughing.
You know what would be cool if the people in chat started giving math problems and then
Dude, who posted today? I saw someone that said Satan. It was Satan whispering into some guy's ear, and it said, "Now add the alphabet to math." And I didn't get it at first. I'm like, what are they talking about? Counting letters? And I'm like, oh wait, equations.
Hey, there's Randy Van Dyke.
There's Randy. Randy, are you there? Randy, we're giving your Joker away. Who made it? Randy, we're giving this away. Who made this? What is this, Randy? Tell everybody. Talk about it later. Anyway, all right. So it's open till November 30th. Remember, the contest is free. You don't have to pay anything to do it. You just have to be a member over at FPRNV. The link is in the comment or in the description below. Head on over there and we'll see what we got coming up. Scott, pretty cool. Excited?
I'm excited. I don't have to judge it.
I know. That was tough last year. That was
Although it was a nice episode because we were able to show all the entries and talk about each entry. And
I agree.
So that part of it was nice.
And but, we could maybe still do some of that. Hopefully, I know we're going to get the winner to announce. I think
it's the Joker. Boy, Randy's on top of things.
Randy, there's the classic Randy comedy. Boy, we all come here for. All right. Speaking of hobby shows, probably the biggest news of the week, I think, in my opinion, to shake the foundations of the North American hobby show scene, we have this. Wonder Festival makes its debut at MomoCon 2026 in Atlanta, Georgia. Does everyone know what that means? I hope some people know what that means. So for those of you who don't know what this means, Wonder Festival happens twice a year in Japan, and it is their huge, enormous hobby convention. Jamie Sy just made me laugh.
Yes.
Damn, Jamie, I'm trying to be serious and read something. Wonder Festival is twice a year in Japan. That's where we get all our spy photos from. Not even spy photos, but Yoshi. I got Yoshi's picture again this episode. This is crazy news, everybody. And at first I was super blown away, and then I had to temper that a little bit by some of the information I found out. So let's read this next slide. This was on their website. Wonder Festival at MomoCon marks the first ever U.S. edition of Japan's legendary festival of figures, models, and garage kits, hosted inside MomoCon, one of America's largest fan conventions. For nearly 4 decades, Wonder Festival has been the global stage for figure artistry and craftsmanship, bringing together professional studios, independent sculptors, and passionate fans. Now that same spirit arrives in Atlanta, Georgia, where Wonder Festival will feature up to 100,000 square feet of dedicated exhibit space inside MomoCon's 700,000 square foot hall. The Wonder Festival will spotlight figure manufacturers, toy designers, garage kit creators, collectible brands, and model makers from around the world, all meeting face to face with highly engaged audience of U.S. collectors and fans of Japanese culture, anime, and design. Dude. Now, it's not Wonder Festival by itself. So it's inside this other convention.
Yeah.
Convention within a convention. So I did a little research and looked up MomoCon. And MomoCon is basically anime, comics, and video games. So it's people my age and younger, I think, are the crowd. When I looked at the pictures, it's a lot of cosplay. It's a lot of video game stuff. It's a lot of anime stuff. But that's what it is. It's celebrating Japanese culture. What are people saying in chat? While I'm...
Mike asked Scotty Mills what's the best route to bull shows.
Comment of the night. That could be it.
So,
I'm excited.
Yeah, I think Figure Kid Garage has the date been set yet? So
yes, the date has been set. Scott, you want to tell them when it is?
Not really.
You want to break the bad news?
The bad news is it's the week before our Wonderfest.
Yes, it is the week before Wonderfest. So, let's talk about it.
It's a big cosplay show too.
Yeah, it's huge. It's enormous. Looking at the pictures I saw, it is a crazy giant convention. But you don't have to go to Japan. And I saw one of the main sponsors is Kyoto. So Kyoto will have stuff there. X Plus, I'm sure, will be there. I can't quote me on that. But when I look at all those people, like, there are going to be companies that never come here to shows. It's the week before Wonderfest. Like, what? Now, I don't even think Wonder Festival knows that Wonderfest exists. Or they do and just don't care. It's yawn number 2. Yawn number 2.
Sorry. You're babbling. Sorry. Go ahead.
Do you think they know? Do you think they, like, because I'm sure this other convention was already planned. And it's probably that time every year. But Figure Kid Garage, I'm right there with you. Like, that's ridiculous. Bankruptcy court for sure.
Yeah, yes, Mike, you can wear your pony suit.
But I'm excited.
That ain't a little pony either, let me tell you. But
so everyone head on over to their website, MomoCon. You can go there. A lot of information is there. They're still looking for vendors. I think there's an artist hall. I was even thinking maybe we get an artist alley table. I don't know, but it's something I feel like I want to go to KidCon. I just can't. Everything took my money. But for this, I have to go. So I think that question to Scotty Mills is, if you're traveling far, if you're traveling to Atlanta, you might as well stick around a week and travel up to Georgia. But man, guys, yeah, furry life is what it's going to be. But there is a Wonder Festival here in the States. So we'll keep looking for. And there you go. Trevor's right. Totally you can't bring your garage kits that aren't licensed in there. You're not going to have a good time trying to sell that stuff, especially if the Japanese kit producers are here. Because that G-Fest, they do that quite a bit. I think they're looking for unlicensed things. What do you think, Scott?
I don't think I'll go. I could stay local because I have stepson down there.
Can I stay at their house?
Probably not. They have little kids and you're dangerous. And there goes your job. Anyway,
son of a bitch.
So hey, John Davis is on. John Davis.
Look at that.
Can you imagine? John Davis is typing. He's typing like this.
Okay, John's saying they don't have a contest. Just to see, hopefully X Plus, Kyoto, some of the other Godzilla stuff that I'm sure will be there, that it's a hard decision. I got to figure this out. And then I think we're planning another big trip. So I think I would be traveling 3 weekends in a row if we do that. And it's
3 weekends. What are you signing?
No,
Is that for the people to download?
I was pushing my ears back in so I can hear you.
I like to I push your mom's ears in sometimes. Okay. Anyway.
For people wondering, that's my mom in the thumbnail.
Well, that's not really his mom.
No, that's my mom. We're making an AI version of my mom. Wait. So, everybody keep your eyes open on this. And
well, yeah,
if you
except
hear anything,
John Davis, you don't have to.
Yeah, John can't see it anyway, so we're good.
Yeah.
But he might hear things. His hearing powers have increased. So it will be better. When you go blind, you lose your other senses.
I'm such an asshole.
Oh man. All right.
By the way, John Davis is starting an I Hate Scott Johansson fan club. And anybody that wants to be a member, contact him. He'll set you up. So with a welcome kit. So yeah, there you go.
All right. So let's get into some kits. Scott. The message I got from Scott was, what did you say? Holy shit, wow, or something like that. He's like,
I don't know.
It was something along those lines. And I'm like, what? And it was like, what, 7 a.m., something like that. Really early in the morning. I was like, what? And I went and looked, and I completely agree with you. So, here we go. Scott, take it away.
Okay. All right. So our friends over at Stan Arts, David Stan, wrote, I finally finished my Kong armature sculpt over the weekend. It's been difficult finding the time to work on Kong due to how busy our Bruce kit has been keeping us. This month, Bruce will dethrone our Tauntaun to become our best-selling kit. That's a lot of kits to produce in a short period of time. Additionally, I've built and painted and shipped 35 Bruce kits so far. It's only about halfway through my backlog that currently stretches into June of next year. I'm certainly not complaining, just thought I would mention it since folks are probably wondering why this project is taking me so long. A few months back, Jason Walker over at Model Club TV said David might be a little slow. He may have been referring to my cognitive abilities, however, probably his own cognitive abilities. But he's modified the pose since the last post. I'm just going to paraphrase some of this stuff here to take some pressure off the ankles, which I was worried about because, resins does give way. You can go over their blog and, he's working on them, but it looks great. It looks great. Hopefully they'll be printing soon and ready to go.
Yeah, this is gorgeous.
This, and you're gonna laugh. This makes me want to sell my Sideshow armature.
Why?
Because the Sideshow armature,
talk about it. Why?
As beautiful as it is. Okay, they used really cheap metal and stuff on it, and to where if you tighten those side pieces to hold a pose, you almost have to tighten them, and the metal bends because it's just not
really
great. And it'll hold if you don't bend the metal, but it'll eventually loosen. So you almost have to put clear rods under places to hold the thing up, which is a shame because it is a beautiful reproduction. But this is
has anyone ever made this as a kit before? Was there a kit of this?
No, there was some resin prototypes for Sideshow, but it was never made as a kit. There's one really bad. Don't start, Randy. There's one really bad one on Thingiverse, but this is just
this is beautiful. Someone brought up metal resin. You could put you could put can't you? You can put metal dust into. You'd have to cast it though. I don't think you can print that stuff.
But I gotta say too, the base is just awesome. They've got the RKO logo in there.
Yep, looks very Art Deco.
Very Art Deco. Yes. Amazing. Just amazing.
Yes. I don't want to put more work on them. But this would make, I hope someone sees this of importance. Not our show, sees their kit. Someone at a company that says, hey, I want to make that in a plastic posable kit. And get it licensed and use his design. Because that could be an easily done plastic sprue model kit. And you could then pose it in different ways. And I don't want anyone to take his idea and do it, but man, this is cool. So well done, Stan Arts. Bravo. People just showing up. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you. It does look like metal. They did a really good job on that render too. So well done. Okay. Up next. Thrust Resin. Thrust Resin, everyone. So Thrust Resin sent us a bunch of stuff, and he reached out to us, I think, before everyone else. It was at like during the end of the last episode. And so he sent me a bunch of stuff.
Someone that actually sends their stuff.
Yeah.
Before the night before.
And it was,
okay.
Yes. Yeah. It came pretty early. Came way ahead of time. But he's got a lot of stuff. So we're going to do half of it this episode, the rest of the bunch next episode. So we're going to show all the superhero stuff first. I was not familiar with Thrust Resin whatsoever. And then we went the link to the website. Don't make fun of my speech impediment.
Thrust Resin.
I know. I sounded like out of Monty Python or something.
Yeah, Joe Bello, kick him out. Kick him out.
Joe wants to know if it was a 76 comp.
That's why I said kick him out.
Okay,
get him out.
Right. We have to have we should get a moderator at some point to ban people if we need to. But Thrust Resin sent these things over, and I had never seen their kits before. Everyone, please, right now, if you're watching this, go on Facebook, follow their page. I think they only had 66 people in their group. So they have a resin kit group in there for Thrust Resin. And the first one up here is Power Girl. Multiple scales, 10 parts. So check them out, different scales that you can get them, because these are all 3D printed kits. There's their Power Girl. Pretty cool piece. Are you a fan of Power Girl? What's Power Girl's story in Comic Land?
Hey, I don't know.
I never understood that. I always saw her. It's a DC character, right?
Yeah, DC stands for Dumb Comics. Okay.
Ooh. Everyone.
I'll get hell
everyone.
for that.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
Light up the chat. Light up the chat. Light it up. Light it up.
Kidding.
Light it up. I like the real time bash on Johansson in the chat. This is big. This is
whatever. 50 psi. Okay.
There is a She-Hulk available. Multiple scales, 9 parts. It's the John Byrne version. So I
was just gonna say it looks like the John Byrne version. So I was like, yeah, that's nice.
That is very nice. Because you like your superhero kits, so you should. But this is a dumb comics.
No, She-Hulk is not. No.
Oh, was that Marvel? Yeah. Okay. There's an up close shot. Yeah, these are good, nice pieces. Really nice pieces.
He knows it's Superman's cousin, but he don't know who made the Joker kit he donated.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Power Girl is Superman's cousin?
I guess so, yeah. The Beatles are overrated. Kick him out too. Okay, he's out too.
Everybody, just harass Scott. Give him everything he's ever given to you tenfold. Up next, also some Abominations. So Abomination, multiple scales, 9 parts, 2 heads. I'm going to get in trouble. Trimpe. Trimp or Trimp?
Trimpy.
Trimpy. Neither one.
She-Hulk's gums are green. I wonder if She-Hulk.
Wait,
Mister. Wait. Go back to She-Hulk.
I know what you're going to ask.
Okay, well.
You don't have to ask. It is all green too.
Oh, I couldn't have none of that. Something green, something's wrong. Okay. All right, I'm just saying. All right, go ahead. What color does she poop?
Normal color.
Okay.
Because it has nothing. No, it's normal color.
All right.
Unless she eats something green, like a green
this,
Slurpee or something.
This went right down. Yeah, she would be a green Slurpee. Anyway, this is going right downhill, right away. And yeah.
Oh man.
So
RC Flex says have that She-Hulk. Unfortunately, the print was bad and had to do a lot of resculpting. Okay, good to know. We'll get on that. We'll talk to him, see what happened. We also have the Abomination. We have 2 versions. We have the Trimpy and the Buscema versions.
Yes. I never understood.
Which one you like better?
Oh, I always liked the Trimpy version. I never thought, I never understood. So the Sal Buscema version, the ears are incredibly smaller. Okay.
Yeah.
And when the Hulk would fight him in the comics, Hulk would talk, kind of like you talk sometimes, like barely able to speak, but he'd call the Abomination big ears. Okay. And then Buscema took over and Hulk still called him big ears. And I'm like, but he lost his big ears. Yeah. Paul, you stay on. Just get over. We're not going to talk about Bigfoot tonight. Okay. But anyway, so that's the story with the 2 ears. So
good to know, RC Flex. We'll talk about it. I mean, looking at this print looks pretty good. So we're looking okay. Are those Bowen statues there, Scott?
No, they're not.
What are they?
The Hulk? I don't think the Hulk is. The Doc Samson is, and I wish the Doc Samson was. Because that's kind of cool. You don't even know who Doc Samson is.
No, I have no idea who Doc Samson is.
And that's Wonder Man in the background.
Is Delilah? Is it Samson and Delilah?
No, you're an idiot. So,
up next is the Juggernaut.
Why is Paul leaving us?
I don't know.
I'm sad. I'm sad that Paul's leaving.
That's okay. That's okay.
Man,
we have a Juggernaut.
Talk about his stuff. So
we will be talking about it.
Juggernaut.
That looks like the comic Juggernaut, correct? Like that always had that goofy kind of face.
Yeah, he's a Juggernaut.
There you go.
Very popular character.
Yeah. Juggernaut. And then we have this one's pretty cool.
This is actually really nice.
How come no one did this before? Or they have and I never noticed it?
Well, I don't know how many episodes it actually appeared in.
It was just one, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Super nerds in the chat. How many times did this appear in the Wonder Woman series?
Yeah.
That's a nice piece, though. Yeah, that is really, really nice. The likeness is pretty good. I like a nice little kid.
Yeah. She had a nice body.
Dude, she is, yes.
And I don't know who painted this, but
it's a good paint job.
Nice job.
Really good. And then we have this Adam West Batman, which I really like.
Yeah, I'm curious about the paint choices on this one, but it's still nice. It's
that is a nice Adam. You don't. There's what, a couple, like few, not too many Adam West Batman. Cool piece. So head on over to Thrust Resin. I think that's the last one I got for this episode. Next week we'll have more of theirs, and so check them out. Thrust Resin, great stuff, guys. Keep it up. Okay, let's head on over. Scott, you can read this one, and I will push buttons. Can you read it the way it is? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Hello, Model Club TV. This is from Jerry Frade of Just Paint It. Hello, Model Club TV. Just a little update from Just Paint It. I think I said that already. We have 2 new busts available. Both are from the Warriors series. Kits are sculpted by V3D Arthur Verne. Engineered, of course, by NY3D Creations. Yes, Bill, we'll start a fan club for him. You'll be his #1 fan. First up is Sully from the Orphans. He is quarter scale, 4 pieces. Cost is $75 from plus shipping. And the second is Ajax from the Warriors, quarter scale, 9-piece kit. Cost is $95 plus shipping. If anyone would like to place an order, contact Jerry at justpaintit@myyahoo.com or at Facebook Just Paint It page. So
great kits, Jerry. I love his expression on his face when he's just like fantastic. Jerry, in chat, any trouble? Like, how'd they turn out? Was it hard to print them? Mike, you have a hard time printing them? Everything good?
No, Jerry prints his own.
Jerry prints his own. Ooh.
Yeah, he don't need hobby.
No, he doesn't need that. Yeah, they look cool. It's a great addition to the line. I like it a lot.
I do. I like the subway girder.
Yeah, it's cool.
Or not subway, right, elevated.
Or the bridge. Girder. Yeah. You could do graffiti on there. You could do some cool stuff. Very cool. All right. You can read this one too.
Oh, why do I got to do all the reading? Yeah, okay, that's right. We are on a time thing. From Nostalgic Resin Productions is happy to announce their latest kit, Temptation. Inspired by the 1985 Ridley Scott fantasy Legend. This full figure kit is available in 1/8 and 1/6 scales. These will be printed to order and pricing will be $110 for the 1/8 and $160 for the 1/6. Each kit includes figure, base, nameplate, movie poster tile, and an original artwork print by Lucy Horvath. This was our most expensive sculpt ever, and we really wanted to showcase what can be done with a 3D printed figure kit. We hope to add more characters from this film to our lineup if there's enough demand. PM David Horvath, or check out the Nostalgic Resin Productions Facebook group for ordering details.
Well,
I will say this. So this has been 3D printed in this translucent resin, and it really makes a nice effect, I think.
It really does. So I got for my birthday a couple weeks ago, this came, and he's since sent parts. I got kit number 1. This has been a dream kit of mine my entire hobby life. I've always wanted this. I think this is the most beautiful dress in all of cinema. And I wanted my wife at some point to wear this, which will never happen. But I do have the parts that I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you a couple parts. So
drop them.
I'm going to try not to drop them so people can see what Scott's talking about. And
people know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
You don't know what you're talking about half the time.
Anything in? They said, read the chat. The wetsuit
doubled for her motorcycle suit. It probably did.
They said it was a couple times, like in the second season. So, can you see the light shining? All right, we're gonna go to overhead cam. We are gonna go. How do I control this? I don't remember. Dun dun dun. Nope. Studio. Overhead cam. Down. There we go. Okay. This is, you can see my hand through it. It's a really nice translucent effect, which really, you almost don't even have to paint these. I would probably just do some transparent smoke color or black, some trans black. That'll get us flagged. And just kind of do the shading right on top of this, because this is almost the color you want it to be anyway. So there's not much to do on that. So that part's really cool. And then the other part I need people to see, and I'm trying to find it, is the head. This is something that was absolutely not possible a couple years ago if you were trying to sculpt this like a normal person. Check that out. Come on, focus.
Well, you have the picture here.
There we go. So look at that in person. I just want people to see how crazy intricate that is. And there is absolutely no, could Scott Caster, could you have cast that? Was there no. It would have been done solid. So I think that's really cool that David even attempted to get that in there and get that done. That is super, super cool to have that on there. And it's barely even noticeable in the movie. You kind of have to really
decide I'm going to shake the most fragile piece in the model.
Yes.
Whee!
So like that is crazy. I love that. So really cool stuff. This is a great kit. Dave, if you look at David's buildup, which I'm going to go back to, there are some little strands of hair that he made with wire. So you have to kind of do your own hobbying on those. And I did have these. So all right. We got that. So David, awesome kit. Thank you so much for sending this to me. I am so happy that there's been what, 1 billion darknesses, and no one's ever done this kit to go with it. And it's something that needed to happen.
So someone wants to know, when you said wife, did you get married while they were on vacation?
Did I say wife?
You said, yeah.
No, not yet. She's okay. I don't know what happened, guys. And I don't think she's home yet. But in the last 2 weeks, that's all she's been talking about. What the?
Maybe she's met somebody else.
So that's why I said that, I think. It's on my brain. I'm like, oh, crap. It's only been 9 years. I mean, come on. Give it a couple more. But, man, David, Nostalgic Resin Productions, I got some copy to read, some official copy. I want to, you know what? I feel bad.
Oh boy.
Feel bad. Jerry. Where'd I put Jerry's?
We're almost an hour in.
We're an hour in already? Oh, here's Jerry's. Can I read Jerry's real quick? Hi, MTV. MTV. MCTV. Just a little update from Just Paint It. We have 2 new busts available. Both are from the Warrior series. I'm going to go back a little bit just so people
Did they read this?
Did you read that? Did you get it all? Is that what
Yeah.
you read? The same thing? Okay.
Yeah.
Making sure.
Try to keep
sure.
up.
Just making sure. Making sure. Okay. All right. Sorry.
Model Club TV Wedding Live. That's a great idea.
That is a terrible idea.
You know what would be cool too? I'll get ordained. I'll marry the 2 of you.
It's coming. No, I already got ordained. I did.
You can't marry yourself, you idiot.
Can I? Yeah, I can. It's my church.
No,
I can make up the rules.
I'll go to the Church of Shatnerology, and I'll get ordained, and I'll do the whole ceremony as Shatner.
I'm in the Church of Debah. DBAH. That's my church.
Such a professional production. Hey, we're all you guys got right now.
And I even said in there, it's going to be jank. We expected jank. There will always be jank. All right, here's the official copy for Nostalgic Resin. Nostalgic Resin Productions is happy to announce our latest kit, Temptation. Inspired by the 1985 Ridley Scott fantasy legend, this full figure kit is available in 1/8 and 1/6 scales. These will be printed to order and pricing will be $110 for the 1/8 scale, $160 for the 1/6 scale. Each kit includes the figure, base, nameplate, movie poster, tile, and an original artwork print by Lucy Horvath. This was our most expensive sculpt ever, and we really wanted to showcase what can be done with 3D printed figure kit. We hope to add more characters from this film to our lineup if there's enough demand. PM David Horvath or check out Nostalgic Resin Productions Facebook group for ordering details.
Okay, so who read that better? Me 5 minutes ago or Jason just now?
Me.
Okay. Why did they have to hear that a second time?
You read that part?
Yes, every bit of it, word for word. It's in the slideshow.
I forgot I put that in the slideshow.
Well, what did you think? I just
see, this is what people see. This would normally have been edited out. It's not. It's in there twice. All right, this one I won't. I promise. All right, we're moving on. Well done, Dave. I love it. Thank you so very much.
I'm not reading another damn thing.
You're reading this one. Go.
No.
Go.
I don't even know what I'm reading.
Read. Next episode. Next slide. This is what everybody came here for. Excitement.
Okay, but your pictures aren't in the same order.
No, it doesn't matter. Just read.
From Pestilence Labs, Mr. Mark Worthling, Miss Shanna Worthling, who's really the brains. We've got a couple new releases.
There's the first burp that I usually edit out.
We have the Creature Tiki Idol.
That's a good read.
It's a fun little addition, any creature collection, sculpted by Mike Mendez. It's 5 inches tall. It's $40 plus $10 shipping.
Very cool.
Should I go to the next one?
I've been to some tiki conventions where people do this with real logs, and I like the way those are cool. That's cool to see. If you have a tiki bar at home, great little kit to put in there. Fourth yawn.
Sorry. Okay. Wednesday Addams, sculpted by Joe Simon. 10 inches tall. All the base and figure parts are standard cast resin. Smaller parts are solid 3D print resin. Comes with a green or blue lighting module for the crystal ball. $145 plus $15 shipping.
Let's talk about this. Chat, what do you think? What do you think of Wednesday Addams?
Well, I don't watch the show, but it sure is a nice sculpt.
I was going to say, the likeness is awesome. I don't watch the show either, which I think might be the problem they're running into. This is a show for little girls, and we don't have many of those in the hobby.
No, because we scare them all away.
We do.
So. But
it's a great likeness. It is really, and I love the base.
And
the way it looks underlit is really cool.
And last, but certainly not least, the Next Level Classic JFK. So this is a takes the Aurora kit to the next level. It's finally available. The base, the fireplace, and the wall are all cast in resin. The remaining parts are 3D printed. Comes with a PT 109 print for the picture frame. Also comes with They Live conversion parts for the horror collector. $190 plus shipping.
So we have the 2 build-ups from Rick Lindy, and we have the build-up from Phil Lister, which I think are both really nice paint jobs.
Yeah, I agree. Sorry, I yawned.
Again. And you're retired. What are you yawning for?
I'm tired. I'm tired of you. Your mom wears me out.
Wow, Bill. What way to take it in the gutter, Bill. Wow.
Wow. Wow. And then these are the
what the heck? Oh my gosh.
The pictures. Right. Yeah.
From Resin Realities. Take this one too, Scott. You're so good at it.
This is a 1/9 scale 3D print, 9.5 inch tall figure, 12 inch on the base. This is in scale with Bowen statues, which is currently what many people have been asking for. Cast by, I'll give you 3 guesses. Okay.
Not cast.
NY3D Creations, Mike Van Scoy. Okay. 19 parts with 2 millimeter diameter hole made for brass rod insert to stand the figure. Check out www.resinrealities.net for announcements on price and details.
Yeah, we had this on when it first came out.
By the way,
yep.
For Jason, all these last minute photos, you can thank our good friend over at New York 3D Creations, who was painfully putting everything together at the last minute. So
that guy was working his ass off in the last week.
Yeah. Well, he's a professional.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's not forget.
But we had this way back.
And if you do forget, just ask him. He'll tell you.
Yeah. This was, I think, about almost a year ago. The original was starting to come out, maybe a little bit sooner than that. But like you said, a lot of people wanted it in scale with the Bowen stuff. So here we have it.
Oh, I'll be yawning again.
Dude, you got to wake up. See what happens when you read? You get tired.
I know.
All right. You want me to read this one?
Yeah, you read this one.
I'll read this one. All right. Shadow Creations has quite a few new kits coming soon. For our Lost in Space series, available now, the Keeper, sculpted by CG Verse. CG Verse is also getting a lot of use lately, and available in 1/4 and 1/6 scale. The 1/4 scale is 9.5 inches tall and 110 plus shipping. 1/6 scale is 6.5 inches tall and 80 plus shipping. Okay. Danger Will Robinson, which is here at the end, which I want to reorganize this for 1 second. Right here. Danger Will Robinson is sculpted by CG Verse as well and is available in both 1/4 and 6 scales. The 1/4 is 11 inches tall and will be 155 plus shipping. 1/6 scale is 7 inches tall and be 125 plus shipping. That's a good doctor. And that is a good Will Robinson.
Yeah, that is actually really nice.
CG Verse is like, his likenesses are getting there. I really, really like these. That is cool. Although, my only critique, and it might be too late, it seems too, you know what I mean?
I don't know that that's the finished.
Is that just Photoshop together?
I don't know that that's finished.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it almost looks like it's 2 photos merged
So it's
together.
not a bust. It'll be, no, I can't. I don't know. Is this a bust, Troy? Might be like. Anyway, I like that.
Mike might know.
Were you a big Mike? What is it? Leave us. Hey, New York. Thank you, sir. He said, "Eat it, Scott. No more lychee tips."
He'll lychee tip me when I want.
Okay. Man. typical. Okay. Yeah. Did you watch Lost in Space a lot when you were a kid?
No, because I had the same problem that I had with Battlestar Galactica, the new one, with the Baltar character.
Yeah.
It's the whiny, bitchy, blah, blah, blah. Okay. It's just, shut up already. Okay.
There was no whiny, bitchy doctor on Battlestar. What are you talking about?
Yeah. In the new Battlestar.
He wasn't whiny.
He was whiny.
All right.
Yeah, and Mike says that renders old. There are some modifications, which I would guess, because, and I'm sure Mike engineered it.
Yeah.
Because that's the kind of guy he is.
All right, coming soon, Frankenstein's monster. Frankenstein monster, new head sculpted by Jeff Yeager. This kit will be remodeled by remolded.
Remodeled?
It says remodeled. It says remodeled.
You're dealing with Troy. Leave him alone. He's got brain damage.
Remolded by Bradley Worley, and once again become available with both the old and new head, which enables the modeler to set the mood for the monster. The new head will also be available separately for those who already own this beautiful sculpt. A nice, once again, another killer Jeff Yeager monster sculpt.
So I gotta say, and I like the original release. But I do like this new head. It gives this piece a little more pizzazz, I guess.
It looks like he's buying a naked lady to me. Like he's like, hey,
yeah, man, your mom.
Yeah, it could be my mom. It could be. Look at
she
that.
Likes this monster. I tell you what, she likes this monster. All right. Anyway,
I used to come home first grade. That's what I would watch on TV is Lost in Space at lunchtime. Monsters and Lost in Space on Channel 30. What I would watch. I loved Lost in Space. All right.
This one. Kill you. By the way,
what did I do?
I'm gonna kill you. I'm just looking forward in the slides, and you deleted the text slide of the Sweet Life stuff. So now I have to.
I didn't delete anything.
Bullshit! It was in there.
I didn't delete it. All right.
I hope I didn't find it.
The Bay Harbor Butcher, sculpted by CG Verse. This kit will also be available in 1/4 and 1/6 scale. So here's a preview. The Bay Harbor Butcher. I did not watch a single episode of the show, but I know who it is. Dexter. So if anybody is a Dexter fan, there you go. That's coming. And then Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein Classic Series Volume 1, sculpted by Lace Lee, and should be available at Wonderfest 2026. How is it Volume 1? Didn't he put out other classic scenes? Oh, those were iconic scenes. Troy, is there a difference between iconic and classic scenes? New series? Is that what we're doing? This is cool, though.
Better stop picking on Troy, man.
I'm not picking on Troy. I just want to know. I want to be clear. But this looks like it's early stages. It looks a lot like the Frankenstein and Dracula heads from the one that I printed for him. So it could be the same one. And then reposed. That's pretty cool. Use your sculpts. It looks like a Lace Lee sculpt. Yep, Lace Lee. That's what I said. So keep an eye out on Shadow Creation. Link is down below. See where it takes us. All right. Scott, did you find what you were looking for?
Yeah, I don't know what you did to it, but yes, I found it.
Was it deleted?
Yes, it was.
I didn't delete it.
Okay. You know
what?
On
purpose.
No one's going to believe you didn't delete it because you couldn't even figure out how to post a link on the Facebook page. Okay.
All right, I'll push buttons. Go ahead. From Sweet Life. Like I said, everybody in chat, you bored yet? We got so much stuff this episode. It's crazy. So from Sweet Life, here we go.
Dreams in a Bottle. I think we all know who it is. Okay. And Genie is brought to you to life by Joe Simon, Daniel Danko Angelosi, and the Sweet Life team. Kit prints are being done by Nick Campana. Hope I said that right. They've begun taking pre-orders for her in 1/4 scale if you need any more info, please let us know. And thanks again. And I believe they have a Facebook page, Sweet Life. And this is just an amazing piece. Okay.
Yes.
It is.
Pause for 1 second. Troy is in the chat. He said, yes, there is. It's a new series called Class 16.
Troy, you can't keep having new series. Okay. You're confusing Jason.
I'm easily confused. I am easily confused.
Yeah. And it doesn't take much, Troy. Okay. So, no belly button, no belly bottom, but no belly button.
Is that a thing?
It is a great likeness.
They wouldn't show her belly button?
And no, they couldn't show her belly button on TV.
Really?
No, it was it was crazy. But
yeah, that's a cool piece for Genie fans. Ooh.
So there's the parts breakdown is there, 10 parts. Yeah, this is really nice.
Really nice. So, another knockout from their line of stuff. So congrats. That's cool. Really cool.
All right, shoot us. Try button still. BUTTON.
Smash that like button, everybody, please. Yes.
Button. See, button. Smash that like button. BUTTON. Okay.
I've never seen. Don't chase new people away, Scott. Scott, be nice. Be nice. That's really cool. I just had a stroke.
Great.
All right, we're back. Terrors from the Vault is taking their Chris Wooten and Terrors from the Vault are taking their Frankenstein monster sculpt and turning it into busts. They're not available yet, but I really like both of them. I like the way the asymmetry of how that's cut, and it looks really cool. Wait, did we censor something? What happened?
No, we were talking about the belly button being censored.
Oh, okay.
Again, please try to keep.
Dude, I can only see this much, and then
if we're gonna try to do this live, okay, you're gonna have to try to keep up.
I can't keep up. You have to inform.
That's why I'm yawning all the time. I'm so exhausted from keeping up. Okay.
So I love this bust. This is going to be, I think I'm going to order both at the same time. Chris, I'm still sending you money at some point for these. This is really cool. So keep an eye out. Head on over to Terrors from the Vault. Check out their stuff. It's there. From Jeff Yeager. I'm going to try and speed through some of these. From Jeff Yeager. Scott, tell us all about it. Just kidding.
Now?
I was pulling your chain.
Okay.
Pulling your chain. Yeah, I have nothing about this one.
Okay. So this is a new Jeff Yeager piece in the hammer line, Aurora scale hammer line, Curse of Frankenstein. And I believe these are going to be cast by Paul. But contact Jeff at the usual, I think it's Dupac.
Yeah, head on over to the Yeager Army page. It's all the
head over to Yeager Army page for details. And I think the Curse of Lee Dracula was the other one he did, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah.
The first one? Yeah. And now this is their Aurora scale, I believe. And,
there was also the Curse of the Werewolf, too.
You are correct, sir. Yes, that's correct. So, yeah, Jason does need closed captions.
No, what I need is someone reading it into this ear. Like I need, closed captions, but like an audio.
And then
version
also from Jeff Yeager is his newest set of replacement heads. Okay. And I believe
I do have this. I can read this.
Oh, go ahead.
The extra replacement head reveal, Lon Chaney Sr. as the Hunchback. If you ordered the set of 4 for $99 from Jeff, this head will now be included, so no need to ask. I will be offering the head solo for $20 each, plus shipping. I will be working on the existing orders starting today and all this week. Check out the test castings shown below. Happy Sunday, and I'm back to casting Gilman. Well done.
And I believe you have to order the 4 to get the Hunchback. The Hunchback's like the bonus if you order all 4.
Cool.
So far.
All right. That's a nice Hunchback.
I do have one in my possession. and it is really nice. And I've been told I can give it away, but I might keep it. So, but we'll probably give it away.
You son of a bitch.
I did. I told Paul I'm gonna keep it. But I know I like the Dr. Jekyll too.
Let me go
It's
back
like
to that. Hang on.
or the Mr. Hyde. I think it's like the Boris Karloff Mr. Hyde. And they're all nice.
I'm gonna
They're
try a
all-
button. Wait, let's see if the whole thing breaks and blows up. Oh, full screen. I should have been doing this more.
You're an idiot. Okay, this
Yeah.
is yours to read.
So now you can see him up a little bit better. There we go. Full screen. Sorry, guys. But it takes everything else off the window. So, all right. You want to read this one or you want me to read this one?
No. If I got to read Van Scoy's name one more time, okay.
Here are the new shots. This is from HG Designs. Here are the new shots of our latest bust in our ocean set, Hooper. My partner, CG, again, there's CG Verse's name. My partner, CG Verse, has done another amazing job at capturing the likeness. Having them all together makes for a nice set to display. I want to thank the OG, Mike Van Scoy, again, for getting these all together. The amazing work he has done with the glasses, bases, and prints. Hooper comes in 6 pieces, base set of shark teeth, hat, head, body, and glasses. We will supply 2 pairs in each kit just in case. That is an amazing touch. We're all now also offering the Quint bust with a separate head. There it is. Separate head and extra separate base to match the new ones for anyone who may be interested. We are now taking orders for each of them in the set, and they're all available in 1/3 and 1/4 scale. Thanks again for all your support. So HG Designs has these coming out. Fantastic set of Jaws busts. And the first
They're
thing
nice,
I said,
and I, as much as I hate to give him credit, to print those glasses
I was just
is
going to say,
a nightmare. And I had to do it for a kit, and it's
and those are wire rim like aviator glasses. They're not like thick, chonky Jason
Yeah.
Walker glasses.
so. I will say too, though, that when I first saw this, I said, "Okay, yeah, I guess that looks like him." But then when I see it with the glasses on, then it's like, "Oh yeah, now
Yeah.
that."
My friend, when he first sent me the
Oh.
render, he sent me a picture of the render. I said, "Good luck with those glasses, LOL." That's all I said back to him
Yeah,
because I know
said that
Mike's
to-
working on them now. So
Yeah, I said that to Mike.
Cool
when he got
stuff.
it.
very cool stuff. Yeah, and there's all 3 of them together. They're really nice Jaws busts. Like, can't beat them. I don't think that's fantastic. All right, you're gonna read this one.
I am
Yep.
okay. From Silver Screen Icons, Saul Alvarez, and the first up we have the Frankenstein monster from the film Bride of Frankenstein. Measures 15.5 inches tall from the base to the top of the head. The figure alone is 1/6 scale, measures 13.5 inches tall. Price is $150 plus $14 shipping in the US. Sculpted by CG Verse and printed by, come on, everybody, Mike Van Scoy. Okay. Which, incidentally, Saul didn't even spell his name right on your little thing here. Maybe he did.
Scott has to get his little digs in. You ever notice that? He's got to get his little digs in on everybody. You got to twist the knife.
So, Frankie will also be paired with.
Can never let a
Bride.
mistake slide. Ever. No matter
Can I
who
finish?
makes it.
Can I
Oh,
finish?
oh,
Otherwise, you'll
sorry.
be reading
Sorry.
this again in like an
Go ahead.
hour.
Go ahead.
Frankie will also be paired with my Bride kit that I produce. There's also going to be a bust version of the monster coming soon. So I have to say that the print, I had some problems with the render. Okay, in that I thought the head looked too small. Okay, but I think it was just the render. And I talked to Mike, and he's like, "No, it's fine, it's fine." And now that I'm seeing it, I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's nice. It's it's the outfit in this movie." And I just watched this movie recently. The outfit is bulky, so if he looks a little heavy, the outfit was really bulky by this point. I think heavy for Karloff, but The likeness is really nice. The bolts, as soon as I saw the neck bolts, I commented to Mr. 3D Print, what a pain in the ass that must be to print them. And he says, yeah, that the first picture I got only had the one bolt because the thing broke off on the other one. But again,
we get in there. There we go.
Okay, the great Mike Van Scoy engineered it a little thicker to make it a little easier to print. So there we go. Really nice job, actually.
Good piece.
So
really good piece. Up next from them, I'll read this one.
Oh, please.
Is that okay with you? Is that okay?
Yeah, let me respond to Ghost. Someone please get Jeff Yeager to do replacement heads for the X Plus Wolfman and the X Plus Dracula. And again, I just have to reiterate here. There were better versions of it, and X Plus chose to make the sculptor change it. So
there are other heads out there. We are pressuring. We continue pressure. Maybe one day.
Yes.
Maybe one day.
Anyway, go ahead.
All right. Next up is Lon Chaney Hunchback Bust. I produced this one for years in traditional resin, but now it was scanned in 3D print form with a new base and nameplate. It will be available in 1/4 scale and 1/3 scale, sculpted by Mark Van Tine, cleaned and prepped by CG Verse, and printed by Mike Von Skoy. Mike Von Skoy of NY 3D Creations. 1/4 scale is $100 plus $10 shipping, and 1/3 scale price still needs to be determined. So it's still being worked on. And you have this old kit coming back again, digitally remastered.
So for our next live show,
yes,
everyone should have to set up with a bottle of whiskey and a shot glass. And every time New York 3D Creations or Mike gets mentioned, they got to take a shot. And by the end of the show, everyone will be so freaking tanked they won't even be able to go to work today.
So we were talking about doing the same thing, but with you. And every time you say okay, someone has to do a shot.
Yeah.
And when I say cool, I think those. So hey, this is an old kid coming
you
back.
Say something in
just like that.
Yes,
like,
exactly. Yeah.
All right, so there we go. We have the Hunchback is coming. All right, you can handle the next one. This is your buddy.
Oh, our boy Well Winner. Well, I'll get polluted. We sure will, Jerry. This is the dragon from the Creepy Coop. By himself, by Well Winner. And this is now available as an STL. Contact him directly for this one. His next up, and I thought this was really nicely done, is Woody Woodpecker.
That's a good Woody.
And now he's initially doing these to be printed, the Woody Woodpecker, and the next one I'm going to show, in FDM, which means each color is separated. But he is going to make them into regular STLs and make them available. And that is a really nice Woody. And then also we have the Tweety Hide.
This was always one of my favorite episodes.
I love with the broken cage and all that. That's pretty awesome.
I really like that.
And then the last piece on his Patreon this month is Mumbly in his car. Okay. Now I never watched Mumbly. Mumbly was like an offshoot of Muttley. So
wait, are they the same dog or different dogs, related dogs?
No, can you not see this dog is blue and Muttley was green?
No, I know, but like sometimes they change colors. Why is it named Mumbly and Muttley? Are they?
I'm not in charge of that. Is my name Scott Barbera or Scott Hanna?
But you know all this computer stuff.
Should be Scott Johanna, maybe. Yeah.
All right.
Scott Johanna Barbera.
There you go. I got this. This is over on Kutan. Kutan sculpted a really nice. I don't want to say the word. Van Cleef. From the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And this is a really nice version of this. I'm going to go full screen on this so you can kind of see that vest is going to be a nightmare to paint. But That is a great likeness, I think, of that character.
And Ghost of the Red Baron, speaking of Creepy Coop, the add-ons. Since Well has done a resin version of this car, I didn't see the need to put those out anymore at this point. It's just not cost effective. However, I was maybe going to size what he had to fit that car. And it would be much easier to do that than to just resin cast the other ones. So
Colonel Mortimer. Yep, that's what he has it named as on there too. So if you're looking for it, he has it as Colonel.
John Davis got a good Woody for me. John Davis hasn't had a Woody in 20 years. Okay.
You know how Scott's getting bored? You can tell when he leans back in his chair and starts reading from way back away from his microphone when his things start to get a little off. So yeah, that is a really, really nice kit.
Sorry, is this better?
Yeah, that's better. All right.
Look.
You ready? From Yoshio Masataka, I pulled these pictures, so thank you, Yoshi. I didn't ask for permission. I'll ask for forgiveness. But we always use his pictures from Wonderfest over in Japan. I don't think this was a Wonder Festival. This was a different thing that X Plus had some kits up at. And they debuted the prototype of their Kong kit. And I know Scott is in love with it and can't wait to build it. Scott, what do you think of this upcoming plastic Kong kit from X Plus? Go.
First of all, it's a beautiful sculpt. Okay. And again, I'm going to tell everyone that it was art directed to death. I know this for a fact. Okay. To the Naomi likeness. Okay. To the Naomi likeness. Now look how small that is. All right.
That's funny.
But
was it winter? Oh, it was winter. Okay.
It was it's still a beautiful sculpt, and it's nice that they're doing it. I'm glad they're doing it.
I don't mind. I like that there's a Kong coming out from that movie. That's fine.
I just wish they would have done a 33 Kong, but that's me. Okay.
It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me at all. I like the pose. I like the girl the way it is. I like Fay Ray like that.
It's not Fay Ray. It's Naomi Watts.
Well, oh yeah, Fay Ray. I mean the character. What's the character's name? I don't even fucking.
Andera. Oh my god.
Andera. I'm not a Kong nerd. It's not my life. But I think that's a cool pose, and I think it's a cool kit. Just not your favorite Kong. So
John Davis is telling me to build something. Yeah, paint something, John. Oh, that's right. You can't.
She's holding his tenders. And someone said Kong was getting ready to teabag.
That would be great.
Someone's getting ready to teabag her. Somebody said up there. Good. Also, you can see Kong behind there. Here's some other ones I'm pretty excited about, though. You have an older version of Ultraman. They put out the Shin version recently. You have an older version of Ultraman coming. You get a glimpse of the Siren, which is actually. And then here's the wide shot of all those. And I could not find a picture of that painted mutant. That's a pretty nice mutant. And you know what else we didn't grab were all those new sideshow pieces. We can talk about those next episode.
Yeah. You know what I didn't see in these pictures was the swimming creature. So I hope they're still going to do that. Oh,
yes.
Looks like you got another print job coming up.
Yeah, Randy, it can. It can. I can figure it out. And I'm still working on something else for you, Randy. Secret. I'll play it. They looks like they have a plastic GMK Godzilla, which is one of my favorite Godzilla suits. And I like these smaller ones because you could do some little cool bases with them. Looks like either the Gamera kit that I just shot a video on is coming out with Legion bugs to put on there, or they're making a separate Gamera with Legion bugs. I don't know if it's
what it is.
Yeah,
okay.
It's all the little Legion bugs that you can glue onto the kit. So I don't know if
that was add-ons. Fur when I first looked at it.
There's a scene in the movie where he gets completely covered by those bugs, and it looks just like this. So I'm like, I don't know if it's an add-on. I don't know if it's an extra kit. I don't know what it is. But yeah, people in chat, this Godzilla looks awesome. This looks freaking. That's cool. Ghost of the Red Baron said, "Size it up, Scott." It's got a creepy coop.
Yeah.
Wants it. Okay.
That's what your mom says to me too.
This is the one this one I was hoping would be out already, but it's the Legion kit. It has an alternate head, or that opens up. I don't know. Maybe you can build it separately, but I'm excited for this because the only one was that super expensive one from Kyoto, I think a long time ago, that I don't have. So thank you, Yoshi, for these pictures. It gives us an idea of some of the stuff that's coming. These were also, there's the Silene, there's the Ray coming. There's a new head to the Frankenstein's monster that I'm not sure we saw before, or I think we did and talked about it. There's 2 heads for that guy now. Now,
what happened to the
what
swimming creature?
I don't know. It's not there, which scares me. I hope there wasn't an issue with the sideshow one. Oh, Booger Butt. Thank you. Legion bugs are an add-on kit. That is great to know. Now I got to buy a second. Damn. I got to buy another Gamera. Do one covered in bugs.
Put them on there with
and one not.
Little sticky tack, and you can just pull them off when you feel like.
Oh, man. Yeah, GMK Godzilla is the shit. I love it. So I think this is the one we showed a long time ago. So these are TMK kits. I'm not sure if anyone in chat, Figure Kit Garage, do you know anything about these? What are those? I think we showed this -1 Godzilla a while ago. Is this the one?
Is that the one that Monsters of Motion had?
That's what I that's what I think, because these look about that big, but I don't know. But you got older Godzilla, older Mecha Godzilla, and the new Godzilla -1 kits coming. Plastic, all plastic. Which, look at that detail for plastic, which is gonna get even. We're about to blow everyone's mind with something coming up, because it blew my mind.
Who showed you this?
You did. You did. Look at this, everybody. I'm gonna let just let this hang there for a second. Look at this fucking thing. This Ghidorah. Awesome. This is beautiful. Plastic Ghidorah. Man.
From Kyoto.
Plastic Kyoto model kits. I think we are in, I want to call it, we got to name this era. A neo plastic era. Because there are so many good plastic kits coming out. But
this is
just
so if I look at anything on the horizon as something I must have, this is it.
Me too. So we have this Ghidorah. We don't know any prices on this. We don't know anything. We just have these pictures from Kyoto. And maybe at that United States Wonder Festival, it might be there.
Look at the close-up, though. Look at the detail on the bridge.
Dude, it's nuts. I love it. Okay, Trevor, those been available for a while? Okay. Well, I think I have that Mecha Godzilla from a long time ago. But that -1, I don't know. I don't know if it's the one we showed, but this is super cool.
Oh, no victory dance. No, that's the dumbest Godzilla pose ever. I'm going back to that I need a bigger bank account era.
I know. This is crazy. And Barry, Goss, if you're still there, we're going to show you your picture of Barry in a minute. This is cool. But then Scott showed me this.
This is due out any time now.
So, Scott, you want to tell the story where I push buttons on this thing?
Well, this is the 54 Godzilla. And again, it's another Kyoto styrene kit. And it's just awesome. I mean, I just look at it and go, it's awesome. Now, they're pricey. But, just look at it. It's just amazing. And the base with the railroad tracks and the train in his mouth. Classic pose. And then you can see the size. They're not huge.
No.
Okay.
They're very like Aurora size-ish.
But then there is a picture in there of the parts, the sprues and all that. It's just like, it looks like just a fun kit to put together and build. It really does.
So I want everyone, I got these close-ups of the detail. This is what plastics you can do with plastic now. And it's just like, I think finally the model companies, and I've been saying this, have taken a page out of Games Workshop and the plastic miniature people and are really pressing what they've been able to do.
So here's my question, though, on that. They've probably always been able to do it. However, with digital sculpting, they can press the envelope now.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they could get to sculpt that tight before.
I agree. That has a lot to do with it. And then this is like your crazy, ridiculous parts. There's like you put the skin on, like in a weird way. It's going to be a putty nightmare if you're not using plastic welder, but I think those seams will hide pretty good. There's part of the bridge or the building. Sorry, the bridge. Let me do this. Part of the bridge. But this should give you the size. That's how big it is. Man, that's
amazing.
Cool. I love that. It's a perfect kit. I'm going to go out perfect. Nice little base, great figure, great designs. I love this. We should do awards like the Oscar for kits.
Yeah, because we're influenced.
Hey, let's do an award show around the beginning of every year. We should do that. Our favorite things of the year. We should do an award.
No, we should be nominated for a Rondo.
Yes, we want to be nominated for a Rondo. Let's get on the Rondo. Yeah, dude, this is cool. This is just, and there's all the parts. There's the sprues. Man, that's cool.
So yeah, that's probably true, Mike, as well. The evolution of CNC milling has made leaps and bounds for the molds as well.
That good. Yep.
Yeah. So,
that's hard to believe that's how those are made. When you look at the detail on a kit and know that it came from a milling machine on metal, I don't get it. I don't know how that, my brain doesn't want to make that work. All right, Barry, you ready? Barry, are you still in chat? Barry. Barry's
still in chat. That was a minute ago.
All right, so real quick. Barry sent me a picture. Well, he sent me this. Let's go to the picture. There's Barry pointing at Black Phone 2. He knows someone really well that worked on Black Phone 2. Barry, I'll let you say it in chat in case you don't want me to. But I can't wait to see this. I'm going to watch it streaming coming soon. But he sent me this picture and said, hey, look at this. It's over at the MMSI MMSI show. And I was like, oh my God, I was there. I have this picture exactly. Everybody, look at this mummy. So we're going to shift from news and reviews over to talking about the Military Miniature Society of Illinois show.
Yeah. John Davis says he has 2 Rondos. He can't find them, but he knows he's got them somewhere.
Barry Goss, I meant. Barry Goss. Sorry, Barry Gordon. We have too many. We have 2 Barrys. That's weird. Barry's not a very common name. We have some Barrys. Look at this thing, everybody. What? Go full screen. I got better pictures of this coming up, but we both saw that. I'm going to go full screen. Now, the color choices. Whatever.
They're a little go-go-ish.
But holy crap, is that a good paint? Look at that bandages.
Yeah, it's really nice.
So what we're going to do, I took some photographs. Now, I've been for years, Rusty Nail has been saying, Jason, you got to go to the Chicago show. Got to go to the Chicago show. And I'm always like, all right. And then I never go. Finally, I said, you know what? Screw it. I'm going. And I am so happy I went.
Didn't even offer to take me.
That is 100% not true. I asked you to go probably 5 times and you turned me down every time. So don't lie. Don't lie. Try and make me look like a bad person.
I never lie.
Where did I put it? It's in here. Okay. So, Military Miniature Society of Illinois. The Chicago show. It was the 50th anniversary. This show is almost as old as me.
How much was it to get in?
It was $10 to get into the show. It is not a big show, but let's do this. Holy cow. I am so happy I went. So it's at a small hotel. It's like it's in a, I would say about the size of the offshoot room of Wonderfest. And then there's a bunch of dealers set up in a hallway. And so there's display tables and then a small little dealers area. There is not a lot of dealers. It's all miniature stuff. This is one of the things I did end up picking up there. I'll talk about this in a second, something I was looking for. And the level of work is out of this world. Simply just, and it's not all military miniatures. There is a lot of fantasy and horror stuff working its way into the show. And this is part of where the controversy is going to start coming in that I wanted to talk about. This is just some of the best paintwork I have ever seen in my life at this show. Now this is an Aurora Frankenstein. Painted immaculately.
I think it's modified a little bit too.
Modified a little bit. I think it's modified on the jacket, right?
The face, the head.
Face. Okay. This is just, the paint jobs are crazy. So I'm going to go through some of these. And the pictures I'm showing on the screen here do not do any of this justice. What I saw at this show. The MMSI show is absolutely worth going to. Tim Severs was there. And my good sleeping buddy. Who's my sleeping buddy, Scott?
Your bunk buddy?
My bunk buddy?
Mike Wallace?
Mike Wallace was there. So I got to see them. And of course, Rusty Nail was there as a judge. And
you didn't even mention this to me. Mike Honkit was in the contest.
I wanted to surprise you here now.
You're a jerk.
So if we take a look at some of this stuff,
Full screen them.
Full screen them. Full screen them. All right, chat people, going full screen. So we're going full screen right now. Look at this. And I took video. I took more pictures. I'm going to try and put out a walkthrough video coming up soon. But there's Tim Severs' much talked about Gollum entry. He ended up getting a gold at this show. There's a really nice power loader. There's Scott's Kong in the background.
Yeah, no, she can get a front shot, huh?
Some really cool stuff. Now, all right, everybody, look at this dragon. You're like, yeah, it's a dragon. Whatever. It is the most beautifully painted dragon I've ever seen. This was, and you, again, these pictures do none of this justice. None of it. It is one of, like, and if you look at the base, it's hard to see. In the video, he's standing on like a dead T-Rex. And it's piles of bones covered in snow and ice. I have so many more pictures of this. I'm going to, like I said, going to make another video with just these. But immaculate. Flawless paint job. Some more Frankenstein monsters. Now, some of you might be like, oh, that's not too. Most of these are tiny. This little guy is about 2 inches tall. These busts are one I gave these busts away at the barbecue. These little Batman goblins. They're literally 2 inches tall. If that. Okay. This Minotaur monster beast man thing, I don't know what it's from. But hands down, I'm not one of the best painted things I have ever seen in person. When you look at this thing like up close, and it's mind bending. A lot of this stuff you just can't, like, how the heck did they do that? So this, like, if you ever get a chance, and I'm going to try and we're going to get Russ on. If I can't get Rusty, I'm going to try and get the head of the show on. If I can't get him on, I'm going to try and get Russ on to talk about judging and stuff. But just simply amazing work. So I'm going to try and brush through these kind of quick just so we can get through them all, because the show's going way long like we thought. And beautiful stuff, guys. It's a one-day show, much like KitCon is a one-day show. You go up, you set up your stuff. You can drop, it's more than a one day actually, but there's one day that it's not open to the public. There's a day it's only, I think, open to members of the group. I think you can drop off your kit Friday evening, and then the show basically takes place Saturday. So
Jim Capone says there's a similar show in Philadelphia, the MFCA show.
cool.
And Jim Capone, you know.
Here's Tim Seaver's Janus mummy that he had brought.
Hi, Jim.
And look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This thing, holy cow! This again was probably 3 inches tall. Look at that. Just and none of this. That's all brushed. That's not airbrushed. I'm almost positive that would be a brush. This is like one of my new favorite painting styles too. I'll get to that in a second. Where it's not. It's kind of loose. It's kind of sketchy. It's not photorealism. Kind of got that animated but non-animated feel to it. I know, zippy, right? It's just stupid. I went there and I was like, holy shit, this stuff is amazing. Like, look at this.
You know what? And look at the blonde hair in that beard. It's
yes.
Like up there with the Mondragon's blonde hair that I brag about all the time.
Dude, there is such good stuff with it. Like, check these out. That's the converted Grim Reaper.
I don't want to say anything because last time I said something, I said that people who go to Wonderfest need to step up their game, and oh my god!
And everyone, but no, you know what? We do, and that's where we're going to get a little controversial. This should light a fire under everybody. We need to do better. Like, we're missing out by just focusing on Wonderfest. I think we're missing out on it. And it's we need to like even
well,
just
we need to get these people
to come to Wonderfest.
Okay, yeah, kick those sci-fi guys out.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm almost feeling like this. This is where we're going to talk about it. Well, just wait. The thing I like about this, that Grim Reaper, it's monochromatic. It's one color plus black and white. It's all green, and it's done so well. And the only other color, there's maybe some I think there's like jaws in his eyes. I have like, dude, it's sick. These are George's busts, right?
No.
From Blackheart? No.
These are 3D busts. They're available on CG Trader.
So I want you to, everybody, that top row, when you look at that, when I look at it on my screen, it almost looks like flat cutouts. But those are 3-dimensional paint jobs. They are not flat. Look at the tattoo work on that Damien. Like, what? And then look at this thing. This thing blew me away too. Absolutely crazy. Scott, any other thoughts? I'm loading something here.
No, tell me about the little shadow boxes.
So this we have to talk about. I want to go for a second. Scott, we went to that World International Figure Model competition that was here in Chicago the one year. Remember? Mm-hmm. And there were a lot of these shadow box things. And it came away and it inspired me for the Model Club's contest that we did a while ago to make my Nautilus with the squid. That's but it ended up being enormous, which I can't do ever again. And I just tore that apart 2 days ago, actually. So there were a bunch of those shadow boxes here. So these guys if you look, one's a little bigger. The one we're going to show right now it's about shoebox size. And inside is a layered out diorama. So you have to look at it specifically just through the hole in the front of the box. So the front of this has like the Constitution on it. And then inside, that's the inside.
Declaration of Independence.
Oh, Declaration of Independence. Sorry.
The
Declaration of Independence. So it has something. I didn't pay attention to what it was, but that's.
I think that's supposed to be John Adams and Jefferson. But
okay, then there you go.
100% sure.
But Jesus Christ, it's just.
And then there's the one.
And then I have this one too. There was a really nice one that I don't know if I have pictures of. That was Babe Ruth, and it was a flat Babe Ruth. And when you look through it, it had the stadium. It looked like you were looking at a diorama of Yankee Stadium. But here on this one, look at that. That's what's inside that box. You can see my hands. The hole is literally probably just like tiny.
You know who else's hole is like that?
Oh, okay. We're not. We're not. All right, we have to let me get through these. Pause, everyone. How's chat doing, everybody? We're going way long like we thought. Look at this.
Yeah, so what is that? Is the back regular and the ship is...
So yeah, it's the book. They took the actual book and then took that ship, made it the size of what it was, and has it like 3-dimensional book cover.
Babe Ruth was best in show, according to Barry.
Was it really, Barry? Oh, cool. That Babe Ruth thing was really, really freaking cool. I got to find a picture of that. Yeah, this is... So here's another one. Up close on that dragon, every scale is like painted to a mirror finish and reflecting. I think I got a photo somewhere of the babe. Somewhere. All right. So that's that. We got the topic. That's where we're at. That was news and reviews, Scott. That was our longest news and reviews ever. 2 hours.
Well, it didn't help that you reread 2 things word for word that I read.
Oh, yeah. Those 30 seconds took so much out.
30 seconds? You couldn't read a postage stamp in 30 seconds.
I do want to give Ina Dyklick a shout out. I printed this Amy bust that she just put out. It's the best Amy that's ever been sculpted. Get in. Check that out. There's a full figure available where she's coming through the door and she just put this bust. I'm like, oh, I got to do the bust right away. Just see. This turned out awesome.
Looks like your mom when she's mad.
It does, actually. And then I picked up this at that figure show. This is from Black Sun Miniatures, and it was sold out online when I tried to get it, and then it ships from Great Britain, so it's super expensive to get, and it was only $45 at somebody's table. So I left it there, and I left one. I had to heat the hammer because it came resin, and it was bent. But this is super cool, too. I'm going to leave this. So it's only about that big, but it's an awesome chaos-looking warrior dude, and that's right up my alley. So those are some of the things I picked up. I also got... Came in the mail.
Yeah. And now Jim Capone just wrote, he's amazed at miniature work out there. Like, we're not amazed with his work. But Jim, question, because you're out there. Have you ever tried doing any of the miniature work? Just curious.
Yeah. I did a Kickstarter or a pre-order thing for this. Creature Arts of Frederick Cooper. Creature Knox. The horror art of Frederick Cooper. And this is a really nice book. Lots of really good images in there for inspiration. Came with 2 prints. Signed.
That's nice.
And then
No John
print.
Davis. I didn't miss Sister Wives. It's on Sunday nights.
And then this third print, this Jason one signed. So really cool stuff. If you see this book online, absolutely worth buying. It's soft cover, which it came with like a little bent corner, but it's soft cover. I think it's really worth it. Wasn't that expensive? Great. Like Dracula kind of stuff.
Oh, Jim said once recently. Send us pictures, Jim.
So there's that. That came today. So, you get anything else, Scott?
You know what I got? I don't know if this will be helpful for anybody. But I bought this stupid little thing.
It will be. Tell us.
And it's a Valerie Walker. I'm sorry. It's a blower. And it like, I mean, look at this thing.
Scott, I'm very disappointed in you.
Why?
Your boyfriend sculpted.
Who's that? Tony? I can't see it. Hold on. Back it up a little bit.
It won't come in. It says Cipriano on there.
Well, there you go.
So this is a Cipriano sculpted Joker. Scott didn't know. That's what you're slipping in your old age.
Huh. Now I want to enter to get it.
Too bad, buddy. We're going to give this away now. What do people need to do? What should we do? We got a Joker trivia question. We got someone who's fast at typing. People in chat, get ready to win a Joker bust. You get this one. This is a chunk of resin. Thank you to Randy Van Dyke, who is there in chat. I think he's still there. Hope he's still there. We are boring, so we're gonna reward everyone for making it this far. Scott,
let's do an easy one. Okay.
Hold on, don't ask the question yet. We got to set the parameters. Remember, we're gonna go by what Scott sees first in chat. That will be the winner. Yours might show up sooner than someone else's. It will be whatever Scott sees first will be the winner. With the correct answer to Scott's question, you will win this.
The Joker's first appearance in the comics was what comic, what number?
First appearance of the Joker. Scott is watching chat relentless. First appearance of the Joker. This thing is important. Does anyone have it? Who's a fast Googler? People might not even be participating.
Scotty Mills. Paul Gill finally wins.
Paul Gill won?
Paul Gill. Mr. I'm leaving. I bet you're glad you didn't leave now. Okay. So,
all right. Scott is the judge. Paul Gill.
Paul Gill is the first one that popped in. So cool. There you go.
Very cool. Paul?
A couple people got it though.
Yeah, nice.
Figure Kit Garage, Steven, Cam.
Who got the right answer second?
Batman number 1, Detective number 1, the Figure Kit Garage. That's Brent, right? Is that Brent?
Yeah.
Who's Figure Kit Garage? That's Brent.
That's
right?
Brent.
Yeah.
Very close, Brent. Very close. Was it like right after?
Brent's won before. Okay. So, as a matter of fact, Virginia won. Paul's dog is sick.
Oh.
So, but yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Jerry, yours showed up after Paul's anyway. But,
all right. So let's talk about some controversial stuff.
Okay.
Then we're going to go into some emails with some bench picks, and then we're done. So how do we start this time?
I don't even want to have this conversation.
We're going to have it because I want to hear other people's thoughts. We're going to talk about art and artists. And this came up a little bit last week. And we don't want to call out anyone specifically. I'm sure everyone will kind of know who we're talking about. But it's not about them specifically, because this has come up many, many times. And it's what you can do with a sculpture that someone paid you to do.
Or what they can do.
What they can do.
With the sculpture.
Right.
That's what you do.
Yeah, that's
okay.
What so I want everyone, like sculptors tend to feel, and I have a degree in sculpture, so I'm one of those people. And artists tend to feel like I am, like, we have to set this record straight. Are people who sculpt for the hobby artists, or are they commercial artists? And it's something that needs to kind of get figured out. If you sculpt, and this is my opinion, this is Jason Walker. No one else, so hate mail can come through the chat right at me. If you sculpt something and you are an artist, you're claiming to be an artist, I made this sculpture. If you do one of those, that's your art. I understand. No one should change that. But if someone buys that, they can do whatever they want. They own it. Unless you make some sort of contract that really lays out exactly what can happen to that. Okay? Because then you could breach the contract, get sued. Let's say I'm going to buy this sculpture so I can blow it up or change the head on it or do anything I want to do with it. I own it. It's mine. If you are a sculptor making a kit for someone else or making a sculpture for someone else and they don't like it and they gave you the money, you got paid. You did your job. That's your job. You're not making a piece of art. You are a tool at that point for that person. You have made that, you have created something for that company. You can just, that's it. You're done. Your side of that is done unless you wrote into the contract, you can't modify my sculpture in any way and do anything like that. A company can do what they want with your work. That's my thoughts on it.
So
let's start the discussion there.
It's funny you bring this up because I was going through some old files. And one of the files I came across was I had dialogue with the original sculptor of the Big Galuna about, 5 years ago?
Yeah.
Remember? And it started out that he had the sculpture, and this is going to lead all the way up to now, so this is going to be a little long. I'll try to shorten it. He had a sculpture or a casting on eBay with no feet, and he was selling it as the master, basically. Okay, and claiming he had the rights to it and blah blah blah. Okay, so
we're gonna go back and read chat in a little bit. So just
anyway,
keep leaving those comments.
Well, so at first he had it where he didn't have the feet. I felt bad for him because I had the mold for feet. So I said, dude, I'll make you a set of feet. As soon as I dig the molds out, you can have a set of feet. I'll just make them for you. Okay. Well, kind of turned into because I was always under the impression that it was sculpted by somebody else, but it wasn't. It was sculpted by this guy. And it was cleaned up by the other person. And I don't care. I'll say the names. His name was Johnny Ace Adams. No, Johnny Ace Garcia. I'm sorry. And it was cleaned up by Rick Wyatt. Johnny Ace sculpted this kit for a gentleman named Bill Ayers. And Bill's still around. And Bill and his partner at the time, Don, sold the Big Galuna kits. They were cast by Matt McWhirter in green resin. I have one upstairs. And sold. Sometime in the early 2000s, Ed Boukley got a hold of Bill Ayers, and Ed wanted to produce this kit. So Ed traded or cash and kits or whatever to Bill Ayers for the rights for this kit. Okay. In which case, Ed has given me permission to do it. Okay. And as soon as I make my money back, Ed will start to get a cut of what I do. And all of a sudden, this guy, after I offer to make him feet, now he starts claiming ownership. Okay. And now he wants a cut. All right. And I'm like, you don't own it. And it went into this whole thing where he says, Bill only had the permission to do a limited run and blah, blah, blah. And I asked him straight up, I said, do you have that in writing somewhere? Okay. Well, no. But I have proof that I did it. Okay. And well, proof that you sculpted it isn't proof of ownership. Okay. And this, so this just turned into a shit show, really. I contacted a few people about this guy and found out he was kind of a clown. Okay. So I'll fast forward really quick to a gentleman contacted me about getting a couple of these. And he actually had fallen for this guy's line of bullshit on eBay and bought this thing from him with no fee. Okay. So I ended up casting him 2 feet and 2 Big Galunas, which I just sent out. And, he's fine, but he thought he had bought the rights to it. And, I told him, as far as I'm concerned, you bought a fake, set of goods. But trust me, if I hadn't already moved on with the project, that would have been the final straw for me. I'd have walked because it's so convoluted. So as far as I know, one of the only people that ever put that in writing, that once you're done with a sculpt, the ownership reverts back to me, was Bill Paquette. Okay. And kudos to him to have the foresight to say, hey, when you're done with it, you're basically leasing it. Okay. Which to me then is another whole story. If you're leasing it, you shouldn't have to pay the full price for the sculpt because technically you're just renting it. Okay.
Good point.
Right.
Good point.
Now.
Good point.
So now, and we'll fast forward. There's a lot of instances here, and I don't want to pick on anybody, but I know there was problems with when John Tucky passed away. Who got ownership of that stuff? Did the people that bought the sculpts in the auction have ownership? Does Jeff have ownership? And it's again, it's I'd love to hear comments on it, and it's I'm not here to dispute it. One thing about that is I will say this. Morally, we all knew John wanted Jeff to have the stuff. Okay, but unfortunately, John didn't do what the right thing to do would have been, which was to have that in writing somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. And have
Ghost of Tucky, if you're out there, chime in.
If you're out there, Ghost of Tucky, come after me. But so anyway, it's again, I'm not sitting here saying who's right or wrong. I'm just throwing both sides out there.
Yeah, I want to and I think the chat there's some mixed things in the chat that are getting in there. I'm not specifically talking about if you buy a kit as a modeler, what you can and can't do with it. I think if you buy a kit as a modeler, you can do whatever you want with it.
Well, that too. Now there's
but then we've also seen sculptors get mad about that.
Yes, you get mad for customizing their work. Yes,
and that's where I think sculptors. This is my specific beef is with sculptors in general. You need to get past the fact that you're making a product. You're not making art. You're not. That's why I like Paquette a little bit. He comes off when I've talked to him, he comes off more as an artist than a garage kit guy. Because he knows he does stuff that's fine art. And if you're doing a fine art sculpture, it's a one-off thing. Maybe there's a run of 10, but then that's it. Like you're selling them as art pieces. You're not selling them as model kits. If you're selling something that's a model kit, of course people are going to change it. Of course people are going to do terrible paint jobs or really good paint jobs on your art that you made. And we've seen sculptors get upset at paint jobs when they're like, oh, well, that paint job's terrible. It doesn't look, but you're making a model kit. If you are making a paint by number book, which and this was, I got in trouble before. If you put out a coloring book, which is basically what a model kit is, you can disagree all you want. It's the same thing. Only difference is you're putting it together. You put out a coloring book, there's people that are going to color in the lines. There's people that are going to scribble all over the page. The artist that drew that coloring book can't get mad when a 3-year-old scribbles all over his picture.
So
it's the same.
If you bought a sculpture and you decided I'm done with this sculpture, and somebody else says, hey, I'd like to produce that. Can I buy that from you? And you sell it. Does the sculptor have the right to get angry that you sold the sculpt that, and to me,
no.
You're selling a used car.
Yeah.
Okay. That somebody else wants to drive now. Okay.
So,
you drove it.
I got to respond to Michael Mitchell real quick. Wow. A sculptor is not making art. It depends. If you are making art, it is art. It's going in a gallery. It's going on a wall. That's it. I'm making this one thing. This is my art piece. You are an artist. If you are making a sculpture to be a model kit, that is not an art piece. Yes, there's art skills that take place. And we've had this conversation before. I will die on this tree. I die on this hill. You are making something that people have control over. You no longer have control over it. They can turn it into their art. You can take that sculpture, cut it into different things and make different dioramas with it. You're making this. You're making this. You are a modeler. You're not an artist. If you're a sculptor, are you a commercial sculptor? If I sculpted a chair for people, it's a chair. Are you going to call it art? A lot of you won't. Furniture making is an art. I think when you go in,
it's one of those things that will spin around and spin around. And I just don't.
I just want people to get, when they're doing this, get it all out in front.
If you're making a model kit, you're making a model kit.
You're sculpting
a model kit. Yes, you're sculpting it. And yes, it takes artistic talent to do so.
Yes.
Okay. And thank God we have those guys. Okay.
Yes.
Because I couldn't do it. But once you sell me a copy of that, it's mine to do what I want to. Okay.
I think Zippy just said exactly what I told you on the phone the other day.
Right.
If you want it to be art, cast it in bronze and sell limited numbers. There's your art kit. You can't really do anything with that. You can't repose a bronze statue. You could, but it's going to take a lot of work.
Well,
that's art.
Gilbert just posted that, the sculptor creates it, but the artistry comes from, the painter as well, who took the blank canvas and made it come to life. And now there's guys out there that have killed him too. But no, Chinksy, I'm not talking about you. But but the thing is, it's forget where I was going. Oh, so every guy's going to paint it different, and every guy's going to paint it, to bring it takes both of them to make a finished product. Okay. Now I have talked to sculptors that think sculptures should just be left unpainted or bronzed or whatever. And, again, if you're going to get upset about it, don't sell your shit. Okay.
Or sell them as art pieces, a one-off. I made this sculpture.
Right.
Here it is. Buy it.
But even then,
buy it for
$7,000. Once someone buys something and it's in their house, okay, I can take pink paint to it if I want to.
You could
paint it. I mean, shame on me
if you went to auction and bought the Mona Lisa. You could pee on it and do whatever you want.
When does it stop being art and start being a model kit?
When it goes in the box and labeled model kit.
It goes in the box and it gets sent to me. Yes. Okay.
Or when you sign the contract to make a model kit.
Yeah, I mean, when you're sculpting it, what it's going to be. It's going to be reproduced as a model kit.
Yes. If you know that going in, you are a commercial artist. You are making this for mass production. Mass production might be 20 things.
And all I'll say is this, and it's a pain in the ass, I'm sure, for guys that sculpt. If you don't want your kit altered, okay, if you don't want your kit to be sold to anybody else, or that you want to have the right to buy, to whatever. So if you're going to lease it, whatever you want to call it, then
write it down.
Get it on paper.
Yeah.
Because at this point, garage kits started out, you'd hire a sculptor and it's, and you pay the sculptor and then you'd reproduce it and it was yours. Jim Capone,
Jim Capone, also an art teacher, and I understand what he's saying, but it
is art. Okay. And
it's artistic. It is not art.
So, man, Jim's going to beat your ass.
We're going to fight. Jim and I are going to fight.
Jimmy, don't fight. Jim can take you. Jim can take you.
He could, he could hit me with his cane.
Hey, 80 years old or whatever Jim is, he can still whoop your ass. But, no, and Jim, I get it.
I agree. I know what you're saying. I
get it. And I think these guys are artists. When I look at the Mike Hills, the Jeff Yeagers, the Tony Ciprianos, I think they're artists. But when I look at the Gilberts and the Jim Capones and the David Fishers, I think they're artists too. Okay.
And that's where my big argument is they're not.
Well, that's because you have trouble with the word itself.
They are modelers. I want modelers to be just as important as artists. It is a different thing. You're doing, and this is I did not want to go in this direction, but I will. You're doing a 3-dimensional coloring book. It's the same thing. There is no difference. You could color that coloring book with an airbrush and make it look like the most amazing thing in the world. Or it could look like shit. And it's the same thing with a model kit. You're taking someone else's sculpture, painting it. You're putting paint on it in your way.
So I just looked at definitions for artists.
Zippy, that's funny.
Okay. And a person skilled at a particular task or occupation. Well, then is a car painter an artist?
What about, but then you come into artisan. Okay. Is it craft? Is it, this is not the direction I want to go. That's something we can talk about. And I don't want people that have been in the news in the hobby taking this conversation and go, oh, well, they hate it. I understand being upset that someone would that your stuff gets changed. But that's going to happen. You're doing something for a company. You're not doing something for an art collector. You're doing something that's going to be produced.
Jason has a snooty idea of what art is. Yes, he does.
I do have a
agree
very
to
snooty
point.
idea.
Oh no, and I think anybody that sculpts, I disagree with Jason. I think they are an artist. Okay. But you're selling your art. You're selling your art to be reproduced. Just like a guy.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're not an artist.
And this goes back to comic books and everything else. Jack Kirby for years never got compensated for all the stuff he created. He was an employee of Marvel. I'm going to give you a real good example.
Derek's got a good example.
Okay.
I would love a Model Club TV coloring book.
And God, I hope you don't get mad at me for telling this story. Tony Cipriano worked for Disney. And when Disney bought the hockey team, the Mighty Ducks, or when they came into
wait, pause. Time out. I want to go back to Trevor's comment for 1 second before it gets lost. He said Jason has a really snooty idea of what art is. I think too many people have too lax of an idea of what art is. And everyone wants to be called an artist when you're not. Sorry. Go ahead.
So, anyway, so Tony worked for Disney at the time, and Disney put a thing out to all its animation artists, all whatever you want, and again, this is the term artist is okay. I'll go along with you, loosely used, but that's been forever like that, like 50 PSI in a thing. So anyway, they put out a thing to design the logo for the Mighty Ducks. Okay. And Tony came up with the idea of the duck hockey mask. Okay. Which they used. All right. You know what Tony got for that? Okay. I think he got 2 tickets to a game and a hat. Okay. And now they went back to that logo.
I just saw it yesterday. On something, and I instantly thought of this story.
It just steams him that they're making all this money off all this merchandise with this logo on it that he created. But unfortunately, they'd probably win in court because he was an employee. And when you're an employee of something.
And that's my point.
Okay. Now, so
when you are sculpting for an
employer,
you are an employee of that company and they can take your work and do what they want with it.
Yeah.
Just like if you're the guy making the new kind of sticky tack for 3M, you don't get to make money off that 3M sticky tack. The company does. You are working for a company. So there are artists and there are commercial artists. If you are an artist making a commercial product, you have to expect for it to be changed, sold, treated poorly, and all of that. If you are making fine art, then no one touches it and it goes in a gallery.
And
that's my point.
And like Trevor said, work for hire. You don't own it. Ask all the comic artists from the 70s, and that's true.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. Okay. It's unfortunate. I mean, I look at that situation and I say,
yes.
Is it morally screwed up that,
and this happens all the time
for someone?
But we could talk about X Plus. We know for a fact X Plus takes people's sculptures. They have sculpted them to a certain point and they go, well, we're going to change this. We're going to have this other guy come on and fix your sculpture. That has happened numerous times. You can't say that's expected at this point. Sideshow does that.
Right.
You work as a team at this point. It's not.
And Trevor just said it really well. If you have expectations on what will happen with your sculpt, put it in the contract.
I agree 100% with that.
But then again, if you're making a model kit or you're making something that's going to be reproduced, okay, once the guy that you sold that to reproduce it sells it, he has no control over what people do to it. Okay. It's at that point, it's up to them. So your choice is don't sculpt for the modeling world. Okay. Or accept what happens in the modeling world when it goes out there. And Randy quoted Randy up here a little bit.
I hope Jim Capone didn't leave. Jim, are you still there? I hope he's not mad.
Yeah, no. I don't. Jim's not the type that, I get what he's
saying. I
want
to have that clay fight. That'd be awesome.
Randy wrote, once a sculptor is hired by someone else, whatever he created is now the property of who paid him. And it's theirs to do whatever they want.
If
And
they don't want to use it, how many artists have made something for a company? How many commercial artists have done that? And then it never gets seen the light of day, and it disappears because you have no control over it. So let's spice this up a little bit. Let's throw AI in the mix.
Okay.
So everyone's complaining, and I'm one of those people.
I want to comment on what Paul mentioned here.
What did Paul mention?
Paul mentioned a lot of these comments is the reason Bill Paquette will only let me sell his old kits. It's not about what you can do. It's about respect and communication. And I get that. Oh, okay. I really do get that. But then you have to lay that out to start with. And that's one thing Paquette did. He laid it out. He was ahead of his time as far as that goes. Okay.
Yeah.
As far as laying stuff out and,
hey, Jim.
you know, Jim's still here. Okay. Jim, don't hit him, Jim. Don't hit him. Okay. You know, and Sideshow does the same thing with clay pieces.
Yeah.
Okay. They have their guys work on them. I've also known guys that paint for Sideshow, and when they send the piece in, Sideshow painters still
touch it up.
Okay.
So do you have a right to flip out on that? Nope.
So, you know, but again, you were paid for the paint job you gave them.
Yep.
Okay. And if they choose to alter it,
and you know, thank you for everyone being respectful. It's been a decent conversation.
No, and I'm not trying to dog anyone.
And no, I'm not either. I want everyone to have healthy relationships in the hobby. I want people to like not feel upset, feel hurt or changed. Please have those conversations before you start the job.
We can take this into the direction of, oh, have a contract and that's fine. And, oh, you're having a contract over an unlicensed thing, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, this could spin into 100 different things. Okay. But yeah, it's, and then AI is going to creep in, and what happens then?
That's my point. AI, and someone we talked to a lot, I'm going to leave his name out of it, had a good point on AI. How many people, like, everyone's like, oh, AI is putting artists out of jobs. And I see both sides of it. How many people are worried about the plumber and the mechanic that have been put out of a job by YouTube? And this was his point. I don't know how many times I have not called a mechanic, a plumber, or someone else, and I just went to YouTube to fix my refrigerator. That took money out of someone's pocket. It's the future. If you wanted to have this conversation about AI, it needed to happen 20 years ago. It is too late. Notice our background. It is an AI image. I like them because they're stupid and funny because of how terrible they are. It fits, the jank fits the show. Will I ever try and pass a piece of AI off as a piece of art? No. It is terrible slop garbage, which is why I like it for our thumbnails and the background. That's it.
Mike wants to know if you learned about tire pressure on YouTube.
I probably did.
You should have. Oh man!
But the plumber, that doesn't matter. You're fixing your car. If you have a belt go wrong on your car, that's taking money out of Midas's hands. Because normally you would have went to Midas and got that fixed.
So the argument to me is that I've learned how to fix my own cars well before YouTube. Okay,
yeah.
Not that I haven't used YouTube as a tool now, as cars have evolved and problems have come up. But yeah, it's, you know. That being said, trades jobs are not replaceable by AI. Okay.
Not yet. And so that goes into what Figure Kit Garage just said. They're already talking about using AI to replace people at Amazon. This goes into my conspiracy crazy talk with Jason stuff, that episodes I'm going to start. AI is going to get rid of almost every job in the next 5 years. There are going to be a lot of jobs that are gone. You're starting to see it this year. There are a lot of jobs that are already going away. Target just laid off a shit ton of people. Amazon is laying off people.
Where's your tinfoil hat?
I need one. I need one. I need some foil. It's going, automation, it's going away. A lot of jobs are going away and they are never coming back. I have one of my very best friends is a very high up person in the AI field. Like goes around the world to give talks on AI with Steve Wozniak and crazy stuff. It's terrible. Like AI art, AI images are terrible. But if you need something quick, like a thumbnail, it's great. But most jobs are going away. And jobs that require your hands and a human aren't going to last much longer after that either.
I disagree. Because there's certain things AI is not going to be able to do.
You say that now. When you have a humanoid robot that can do everything a person can do. I just saw an ad for a robot.
I'm going to get a humanoid robot of your mom.
Right, I know. That's watering your plants in your house. That's doing all of those sorts of things. You could eventually train an AI robot to be a gardener. And then if the robot, this is what I saw yesterday, and it's basically digital slavery at this point.
Digital slavery.
You can take that robot. If it doesn't know how to do something, a person can take control of the robot and do it for the robot to change the robot. So you're basically paying a guy in India to control your robot to cut your grass. Like
but see, it's still a job. The guy in India.
But once that robot does it 3 or 4 times, like a Roomba, it can map out the yard and it knows how to do it.
I want to see that robot avoid the dog.
They have robot lawnmowers now that are like Roombas. So he's saying it right now. They're already targeting 14,000 layoffs at Amazon corporate in Seattle. There is going to be a white collar apocalypse that people are not ready for, where the AI is going to take away. But when AI comes to this hobby, it's too late.
A lot of things. When scanning comes to this hobby, when scanning is to the point where I can scan something
and then you could tell the AI
copy.
If you can tell the AI to clean this up, done.
Yeah,
it's done.
I think we're still a ways away.
We're not. Everyone keeps thinking that. We're not. Go look at the Will Smith spaghetti videos from 2 years ago versus this year. We are not far away from all of this. Mark my words right now at 9:25, 10:30, 25. AI sucks. It's terrible, but it's too late. The genie's not going back in the bottle. There's no going back. It's not going to be fixed. So
we'll see.
Chat, was there anything we got? I'm sorry that went way long, and I know it's getting kind of in the weeds
and we weren't
for people.
Trying to insult anybody or anybody's trade. I think sculptors are amazing.
Sculptors are awesome. They do amazing work. You just have to know going in what your job title is, what you're going to be making.
So,
Trevor, I just read. What are they going to do when they run out of power and water to run those data centers? Good question.
Here we go.
Good question, Trevor.
Kill the humans. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Doom and gloom is back. You ain't kidding, Paul.
It's coming. But I want also the other doom and gloom thing is the hobbies. Is the shows. I think the future, and see if anyone agrees with me. Probably not, because most people don't. Hobby shows. I think the local one-day hobby show is going to slowly replace Wonderfest. After going to the MMSI show and seeing the level of work there.
Say that 10 times fast.
KitCon coming up with their local regional show that's a day, because the cost of travel and hotel is starting to eat away. That's the reason I really can't go to KitCon, is because any money I wanted to spend at the show would be going to the hotel, would be going to the flight. I'm lucky that Wonderfest is a drive. We're in that lucky position. I have this local show now that has just as good a work, if not better, than Wonderfest. I can go there one day, get my contest itch, hang out with modelers. I love seeing my friends at Wonderfest. And then with the sci-fi guys kind of taking over Wonderfest, I'm not dogging on Wonder. I think they have slept on their what do you say? Sleep on your laurels? Rest on your laurels. They've rested on their laurels far too long. And they need to step it up, or they're going to end up losing people. And they already kind of started to. And I want everything to be good. I want good shows. I want good kit.
I want tire pressures to be on the tire for
I want. All right. So let's do news and review. I'm sorry. We're going backwards in time. Let's do our emails. Our emails, we're going to keep voicemails out because it's way too long this episode. We are going to go straight to the pictures that were sent me of people's benches. But let's go through the chat. I'm going to go back and read this later when I download it. From what I see, thank you everybody in chat for keeping it civil, keeping comments thoughtful and not ridiculous. I appreciate it. And I hope I didn't hurt anyone's feelings sculptor-wise. You're an artist if you're a sculptor. I get that. Yes, you are. It's just what kind? Are you commercial, selling it? Be fine. So, Mike Kelch sent in, okay, in chat, how many people consider their hobby area messy? Hello, Mr. Kilroy. Hey, you got here just in time. Renee, who's Mr.?
I know. Yamada says you better get to the slideshow. His wife's going to get the rolling pin.
All right.
She ought to get the rolling pin anyway. But
for those of you who think you have a nice or well-organized hobby room, take a look at Mike Kelch's bench and hobby room. Picture number 1. And here we go. Scott, how is this someone's hobby room?
Well, first of all,
it looks like a store.
Hobby Mike says he uses AI to clean his.
I want to put a picture of Paul's mold shelf, mold bench. And then look at this.
Greg works next to the furnace. Yeah. We're gonna read house near Midway blows up to pieces.
That's AI. I know, isn't this nuts? Look at this.
See now, Capone says his is a mess. So is Randy's, and I'm like, yeah.
I wish I could work like this. Look at that. That is so cool.
That's AI.
I know, it does. It does look fake. It's so nice and organized. It looks so fake.
Mine looks like a tornado hit. It does. We've seen yours.
So this is, thanks Mike for sending these in. I can't believe just it looks like an art class. It looks like my room.
Your art class probably don't look that
No,
good.
it does not even look close to that. All right. So we got, that was Mike Kelch. Now we have, oh, look here. Wait, one more. Here's the rest of the bench. Look at that.
Oh, look, overspray. Yeah.
Look at his paint rack. Look at his little cups of Q-tips. It's so cute. Mike, this is awesome. So cool. We have a very similar bench, actually.
Hey, I got that light.
Yeah. No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Nope.
I'm sorry. I have the generic version.
Yes, right.
Like,
yeah, that's
$20
right.
less.
Yeah,
yes.
Exactly. All right, from Patrick Shannon, we got these. Collection and some hobby room. Again, really nice and well organized.
It's a nice case.
That is a very nice case. Patrick, where'd you get that case? Leave us I'd like to know where that case is. That is really nice. I have that poster, that Golden Voyage poster.
That's an Aurora factory built up Viking ship with a box.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Here's his bench. Nah, that's more like it. That feels a little better. But still, look at those nice little cabinets. Those are
nice little window right there to work in. Yeah.
I just noticed. I like the wire with the clips on them. Is that what that is? Are they hanging?
Yeah.
Or no, they sit on it's like a rail. Like a rail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, the wire would be a plug.
I'm not ragging on anybody. I'm not ragging on anyone. There is a just painted. I saw a couple really good stickers. Bench. A build bench.
I got like 50 stickers finally. I had to beg for them, but I finally got some just painted stickers.
Here's what he's working on. Very cool. Thank you, Patrick. All right. We got Roy Kirchhoff, one of our very first viewers / listeners. Roy has been with us from the beginning. we get a peek into Roy's life in his house.
That's where my Godzilla's go-kart came from.
Yes. I like the prison cinder block walls, first of all. like work. Now that's a proper bench. There we go. Love seeing that stuff. I'm telling you, I want to make a coffee table book of this.
Hey, Kramer.
I do. Here's his spray area, his painting area. Or no, that's a photo area. I'm just assuming. Here's some collection. Rather well organized too. He loves his plastic. Roy loves it.
All right, nothing wrong with plastic.
I love the plastic. It reminds me of my if this is what mine looks like with all the conduit and wires everywhere. And here's a proper bench again.
I didn't figure out. As a matter of fact, I got the Bucky sticker here somewhere.
Okay. There's his lamp. World Beer Tour. Great little display case as well. Cool stuff. And then a bigger. And then check. I've never seen this many of these built up and just built. That's kind of cool.
What's that? The Illuminators?
Yeah. And then here's some other.
So you know the story behind that?
No. What is the story behind the Illuminati?
This is what I heard anyway. Maybe someone in the know can verify. So before they did the monsters, they did a series of car models called Illuminators. And they sold for shit, and they had all this leftover plastic. So they're like, well, what can we shoot with this plastic? And so they shot the monster kids.
I could see that. I could see that happening at a company.
That's what I had heard. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but, you know, there's the Green Phantom of the Opera. That was from, forgot who put that out. I remember I got one of those for Rick Evans and sent it to him right before he passed away, like within a year before he passed away. I picked that up for him because Rick didn't have PayPal or anything. That's the only way you could get one. So I picked it up and sent it to him. I'm glad I did now.
Yep.
But
and then we have a peek
Trevor
into Trevor.
You know, though, that's not horrible.
No. There's no bodies. I was expecting at least one body.
I like Trevor's big
or an earthen floor.
Yeah, we all have cult TV stickers. That's because he puts 10 of them in every box. No, he doesn't.
Oh, but look at wait. I think how many ghosts of Castle Moray does he have back there?
I don't know. 4 at least.
How many do you have? Nice organized. Yes, nice.
But yeah, Trevor's isn't bad. Kind of organized. Got his little remote control there, which is key.
Yep. The chair of 10,000 farts.
And this is actually, I think Trevor's actually more organized than he used to be.
Yeah, that's
in his
a nice
older house.
he's kind of like me. He's kind of orky, where he just uses wood and random stuff to make. Look at his light bar. It's just made out of 2x4s. I love that.
Hey, works.
Yeah, that's like if you saw in here, it's a bunch of wood just nailed together. This is cool stuff. What's the last? That's a lot of space to move around. I'm jealous.
So,
oh man, Trevor, thanks for sending them in. Roy, thanks for everybody. Patrick, thank you for sending in the bench picks. I love them. Keep it up. Keep sending them.
All right, we're at 2.5 hours.
We're done. Everybody, we apologize. I told you it was going to be a long one. Whew. All right. Honestly, everybody, what everybody think? Live's okay. Keep doing them live. I like interacting.
Yeah, Paul should be happy. He won something.
Yeah. Is there anything I missed showing? There is.
Oh boy.
I've been waiting.
Are you in shorts?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be?
I don't know.
I wear shorts all the time. I'm a white guy. It's almost winter. Come on.
Idiot.
just one last, a quick unboxing. Other people have already showed that. Cam Boggs has his. Go look at his video. Steven Sutton has his video. So I'm not going to make an unboxing video of this, but I wanted everyone to kind of see.
Oh yeah, that's out. That that came out like from announcement to actual. It's out pretty quick.
Pretty quick, yes, I agree.
So,
I just want to take the plastic off so you can see the box. So I was watching Cam's video about this kit, and it seems really soft in detail, but I think that's on purpose. Everybody, it's not a bad. Right? Can I switch?
I want to know if he can switch for a Bigfoot model.
So the detail.
Paul, maybe I got something I can trade you. So
let's see if I can just real quick grab a. And this is what I'm talking about. So the detail. Can I go to overhead? I don't even think I need to do it. But there isn't a lot of detail in there. This is a painter's kit. It is meant. I think the way to do this kit justice is to do it very painterly style and really try and copy that box art and paint the hairs on. Because they're not there in the sculpt.
Yeah, you better hurry up because the rolling pin is hovering above your motto's head, waiting for the slideshow. So
there we go. All right, here comes the slideshow, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. I'm going to figure out if I can do this the right way. Stick around. I got to hit a button. Make sure it works. Here comes the slideshow. Thank you, everybody. Gallery's coming up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Continue with the comments while it's playing. We won't see them on screen, but they will be there in the video. Scott, say goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, sir.
Bye, Scott. Bye, everybody. We love you. Thank you for being here.